yeah, you're going to watch us to watch us play.
Yeah.
I mean, Serene.
Yeah. Or if you're me at like 4 o'clock in the morning trying to make an account for something, Sari Deli, because I'm too bored.
Yeah.
You.
Fuck off.
There we go. I'm apparently still on some sort of planet.
I
You're
would
on the
imagine,
best planet.
imagine you're still on the bog then. I've done some changes to the farm, but
Okay. So,
Have you
yeah,
added cute
Uh,
slime plants?
you
we
are-
already. I wouldn't call it
Oh,
necessarily
but
cute, but there is a slime goat.
yeah.
It's already cute. It's a goat. It can't not be.
No, it's actually creepy.
It
It's
is
more
really
slimes
creepy.
than a goat. Yeah. And I found, I totally forgot, I have seeds in my ship locker, which I have not ever seen before, not even at the Terramod. They are called light dew seeds and are supposedly related to racial farming, to the Elenites.
Alright, interesting.
I'll just plant them at the farm or at the greenhouse.
Just
Okay.
do what I did when I played Terraria for the first time. Just plant everything like right next to the house. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Because your house is covered in corruption, and you're trying to save your little squirrel snowflake.
I'm sure I'm carrying
Oh.
a squirrel around with me in one of my relocators.
Yeah.
That is
Ah.
a weird bird. That's Serene. And that's Tis.
What?
You're a
weird
squirrel.
bird?
Yeah.
Oh,
Every squirrel we meet is named Serene.
Yeah.
they're none of them are different. They're all the same squirrel. It's just master disguise.
Yeah.
The Kung Fu Pillow Master.
I tend
Yeah,
to try and troll Sven when I can and throw it into his inventory. To clutter up his inventory full
Yeah.
of squirrels.
does look great. So yeah, the show now has its own pen.
Yeah.
There
It's-
needs to be a mod where squirrels could be your friend, and they just fight with pillows.
What? A mod where squirrels can be your friends and then just fight what?
Fight enemies with pillows.
That would be really great. So I've planted my light dew next to the cot.
Okay.
I honestly have no idea what it's going to produce and what we're supposed to do with it. But
Ah,
let's just see. This is
Saw the light
probably-
cube? It's just gonna produce glowing John Delancey's from Star Trek.
Probably.
It's just gonna grow up, and he's just gonna be a douchebag. He's a troll.
right. I really should stop
There you
pulling the meat animals because I keep filling up. I fill up both fridges now.
Nah. Just make a third fridge and fill that one up too. It'll be fine.
Yeah, they are 128 slots each fridge. So
Oh wait, I
That is-
just remembered the This is refrigerators, isn't it?
yeah, I think so. Otherwise, that egg would long have turned into decay. What's it called? Rotten food.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't really do much. I did find out that the proto gravel does sieve down.
That's what?
Sieve down, but it just sieves
Okay.
down like any other gravel. So
Okay. Which is nice enough. So It's sure it's a pity it does not produce prototype, but well, was worth a try.
Yeah, I mean, it does produce like all the basic stuff which we keep running out of, like copper and iron.
Yeah, exactly. That's good enough. Those are decorative. Those are also decorative. So I'll just stash my decoratives.
Fucking armoreds. Jesus.
Oh.
I had to get a TB shot yesterday.
A TV shot.
Yeah, tuberculosis shot.
He's got the plague.
Okay.
I've got the bubonic plague. I'm bringing it back.
It's in fashion this
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't have it, what are you doing?
year. Not listening to SAWs.
Well, then you should get a donut head.
What?
Inflate, like, your forehead, and then put a dent in it. Become a donut head.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a thing.
See, the reason why
Okay.
actually, yeah, Gray posted a brilliant post in Skype, and I love it. The reason why SJW was going to lose because they only picked the warrior class. They never picked mage or healer or anything.
Yeah. Whereas SG social justice mage and social justice thief.
Well,
But yeah. Yeah.
I suppose they got SJW not even druids. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like
You do have social justice preachers.
yeah, I suppose you
Plenty
do.
of them.
Yeah. Got a few of the clerics in there. Not even the good ones, like the subpar clerics, the knockoff ones. They're the ones that like reclass from warrior to cleric
Yeah.
Yeah.
late in the campaign.
I was gonna say druids, but they don't have druids. Oh my, I'm lying if I say druids. Because I was thinking of eco warriors, but then they're clearly not because they're flipping. They don't change into magical items. And move your face.
The most druid they get is a sex change, and that's not really a
No.
thing that druids do.
Druids can probably do that. So
If they wanted, probably could.
I'm sure if they really put their mind to it, but
well, druids can shape change into bears and snakes if they want to. So why not girls? I
They just
mean,
gotta turn into a fish and change their
Yeah.
gender and change rank.
yeah, you can turn into just like that. If you can turn into a bear, then you probably can turn into a girl. So
Girls are just these random like creatures that just became human. They weren't originally human. They just kind of morphed into human. That's why we're called humans, not humans or people.
Come on, that's that's stretching it.
I don't know, man. The way you made that sound is women were never part of the human race.
Yeah.
well then again, if you listen to SJWs, apparently traffic lights are sexist. So
They are. How dare they discriminate against the color orange?
no, I'm not. Not racist, sexist. Oh, you
Don't tell Orange what sex is. Its sex is her. Orange is a very flamboyant person.
Orange is a very flamboyant.
Oh.
It's also the new black.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter is no longer important. Orange Lives Matter. Gotta help the Asians.
Yeah. You were not born orange.
I don't know.
Wait, if Orange Lives Matter, then we're talking about Trump here, right?
Yes, he also matters.
Yeah.
We have to give him credit where credit is due. He is best president. I'm not allowed to say anything else because I'm American. He's not.
Well, he is the only president you currently have, so he's got that going.
It's good. It's a good thing we didn't listen to fucking Obama. So Obama said that Trump wasn't going to be a president.
Oh, have you seen the Huffington? There's a brilliant Huffington Post tweet where they gave Trump a 2% chance to win.
Right.
Like
Trump only needed a chance.
Like it was like 1 or 2%. It was so ridiculous, and then they give like Hillary 98%, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't that look like you got egg on your face now?
Literally, if either of the parties wanted to win that election, they just had to put someone slightly more competent. That's it.
Yeah.
They could have put Nixon back up there. I'm pretty sure Nixon would have won, and he's like one of the most hated presidents.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They honestly could have put a dead body up and it would have won.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Dead bodies don't have a long-lasting time.
Yeah, and if
Just put a
someone
cockroach up there.
Oh, right,
if someone goes, he stinks as president. Yeah, of course he does. He's dead.
It's the worst president we've ever had. He hasn't done anything. He's dead.
Like so.
Can we just, like, go grab the 2 assassinated presidents in American history? Not counting fucking Abraham Lincoln. He's long gone. He's a spooky skeleton. But the 2 recent ones. And just put them up as president and vice president? Be great.
So
Be great.
Kennedy and
I
who
can't
else
even
was
remember.
assassinated?
I think it was Reagan? No? I don't even know, man.
Could be.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, I think Reagan was even a better actor than Trump. So
Right. So what are we doing today, Gray? Apart from
Oh my god, there
this is definitely a good question. So
are more assassinated presidents.
I was just looking at what.
oh,
we
I finally got
can
kelp
put
as
it-
well.
Oh, and
Help!
kelp.
Yeah, I
Change that K to an H. Help!
No, kelp,
Kelp.
like seaweed.
I don't think
Yeah, I
there's
know.
any. I don't, there's any. I'm a lost cause. There's no help for me. Why are there so many chickens in this fridge?
Well,
fridge has
guess
got a
who
lot of
stuffed
cock.
them there? Guess who stuffed them there?
It was clearly the rabbit.
It was clearly the rabbit, yeah. What rabbit? That's what that rabbit.
The only rabbit in our base. The one right above me.
Yeah, but,
What rabbit?
yeah, it
Oh.
was definitely.
That fridge has just been sexually active recently, guys. It's got a lot of cock.
What?
I'll see myself out.
Yeah, you could put it like that as
Fridge lives matter.
well. Fridge lives matter.
Every day, fridges are abused. We need
Yeah.
to stand up for our fridge brethren.
We definitely
I'm sure if
could
you
do-
said that serious enough, you would get SJWs to support you.
Don't you see how those dirty white men close the door on fridges so hard? They deserve love too.
Yeah, definitely. And if you take the time to look in certain fridges, you'd be horrified.
Horrified.
I know, some people actually keep
I'm
food
a-
in there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go recruit Anita Sarkeesian. She's gonna help. Not at all. Not at all. Anita Sarkeesian is a feminist.
Okay.
She basically makes other feminists pay just so she can talk about like inequality in video games. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
uh,
video game, like, a game set in like the 1930s is definitely not meant to have any inequality ever. That's all.
Yeah.
She talks like literally. She raised like at one point I was like $245,000 for like 4 YouTube videos or some shit like that, and she never completed it. She did like 2 of them.
No. Okay, that is low even by the non-existing standards we hold feminists to.
She's done that like 5 times with like multiple series, and she's never completed any of them.
By the way, the
But
pumpkins.
there's a lot of research.
By the way, pumpkins have glitched out.
Pumpkin has what?
The pumpkins. There's a pumpkin in the field that's glitched out.
Oh.
So if you need
you're
food,
right.
just go harvest that because it never actually unharvests. So
Okay. I'm just.
That pumpkin has transcended to godhood.
Yeah,
much.
definitely.
That is the Cthulhu pumpkin.
That should be the goal of every pumpkin. To become,
oh my gosh, that goat sounds creepy.
goat sounds. The goat has sounds.
You don't play with sounds,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, I've turned sounds on, but I probably missed the SFX settings.
Is it just squelching noises because it's a slime?
No, it kind of like it glitched out and it like barred, like not barred. What sounds do goats make?
They bleat.
They bleed, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of bleated, but like the audio was slightly out, so it had like 2 at the same time. Really disturbing. Because
Satan
this
goat.
thing does not look pretty. This looks horrifying.
This does not look like a goat either. Besides the horns.
It's all you need to be a goat.
A
That's all
horn.
you need. Yeah. Buffaloes are goats too. So are
Those are not
so are
goats. Buffaloes
bulls. Bulls are
rather
goats
cows.
too.
Serene, I'm never taking any advice from you ever again.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever taken advice from you, so it's fine.
I mean, nobody takes advice from me, so no matter how good of a point I make, people don't take advice from me. So.
Well, wonder why that is.
I can't remember
No.
you making a good point, so...
Well, most of the time I make like half-assed points because I know people won't listen to me anyway.
Oh, I make really awful points a lot of the time. People listen to me. It's
Oh,
great.
come.
Like, there's a point where you just give up and all your other points just stop making any sense or just don't even matter anymore.
Okay, so what are we doing, Gray?
I probably could
could
have said.
say.
Go
What
ahead,
would
Gray.
Serene say? I would say we. How far are we even in the main quest? We did. We did the scanning for Hyotl artifact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about we run the Grand Library and then look for Tier 4 Duosteel and probably visit a chromatic or some other fancy world?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good. So I will meet you at the dungeon.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what I'd quite
first-
like is like a sail on the planet so we could access it and get to the quests.
Pardon?
Like a version of sail on the planet so we could access the quests.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I don't think that exists.
No, I don't think that. I don't. I think that's a bit too much to ask. Now I've got a turtle running around my ship.
Yeah. So there are mods that let you like build your own ship. So it's probably possible to make a sail console planet-side.
Oh, I've got to return to Esther. So 1 sec.
Yeah, me as well. So
You there?
I'm there.
I am not there. I've lost. Help. Did I
No
turn
one's
the
in
wrong
it.
direction?
Yeah,
that's a bit better. I've got I got that mod that freezes up the portal, and it's still
Yeah,
laggy, but it's
the-
much quicker.
The
yeah.
story of a lost squirrel. I write books about this. Squirrel lost in space.
Squirrel lost in space. Lost in squirrel space.
Squirrel Space 9.
Yeah.
It just reminded me of District 8, and I hated that movie.
What?
There's a movie called District 8, and it was
Yeah.
basically aliens have their own district, and they don't
Wasn't it-
like it.
Wasn't it District 9?
Oh gosh,
Was it?
yeah. I watched a review on that or something, and it was just like, that is such a petty, like, that's just such an awful concept.
Yeah, it was something stupid.
What I actually didn't. Is it like a ghetto for aliens?
Yeah, so
Basically. It's what if black people were aliens, basically.
no, it's yeah, except even worse. It's not even like like somehow that concept, but even worse.
Throw a bowl in there. There you go. But yeah, it's just pissy aliens living in a ghetto.
Okay.
There was a story to it, but it gave a fuck. I don't even remember the story. I just remember the movie was shit.
So basically, like, this alien ship comes over some random part of, what is it, like South Africa or Africa?
Something.
And then they're like quarantined. Oh yeah, they are a guy, aren't they?
Okay. Huh? Yeah. It sort of makes sense to quarantine that randomly appearing alien ship because you never know what space bacteria they're gonna bring. So, but I guess that's where the movie stops making sense.
I'm sorry, what? You lost me. I was not paying attention to.
I said the idea of having that alien ship that appeared somewhere over South Africa or wherever, having
Yeah.
it quarantined at first makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But I suppose that's where the movie stops making sense.
Yeah. The movie.
Yeah,
does
there's. It's basically this giant ass alien ship that's able to go through space, comes to Earth, and we quarantine it. How the fuck did we quarantine an entire alien ship?
Oh, and like
have-
all of the aliens are like stupidly dumb, as well.
Oh.
Yeah. And at one point they're like, "Oh yeah, we can do this thing called fighting. We're gonna do that." And then they like lose or some shit.
Oh, hello.
I think it came to like some peaceful resolve, like humans and aliens can live together.
No, they can't.
Woo.
They can't.
Humans are a bunch of racists.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of
That's-
xenophobes.
They didn't
Damn
come
humans.
to the conclusion that
Yeah.
humans and aliens could live together.
Anyone-
Unless you're a blue chick from Mass Effect, and then of course you can live with humans.
Yeah.
Only way to get a human to love you. How sexy and how big are your tits?
Pretty much.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah. Back there where you're diving, that would lead to a hidden cave under the island where you can pick up a vanity item, and further down you can pick up a codex book.
Oh,
But
is there
I forgot.
a further down bit?
Pardon?
Oh, so there's a further down bit.
Yeah, but I forgot my what's it called?
Breathing apparatus. EPP. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
breathing up. My air tank, and so I can't get there.
So I got a codex entry.
You get a what?
In that little. Is there another place to get stuff? Because in that one area.
Yes. Yeah, you have to go all the way down to the seafloor and around to the right way around the submarine temple, and there should be like a flooded section you can access from the right, and there is I think a diving mask and a codex entry.
Okay, well. I am going around this temple very, very slowly.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Temples are spooky.
And neither of us is actually suited for diving as such. I get a massive speed debuff when I'm underwater. I apparently also get falling damage from lagging.
Oh, fun.
Sounds about right.
Right. Okay, this is taking flipping forever.
Yeah, and I think Avali get a slight movement debuff in water as well because to make up for their airspeed, which is
You guys are
greater than
playing
that of
Starbound, correct?
unladen swamp.
Hmm?
You guys are playing Starbound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, I wasn't being stupid. I heard temples, and for some reason my brain was like, are temples in Starbound?
Yes.
There are
we'd-
temples. At least one. Yeah, at least two. And one of those temples is actually the library.
This
Yeah, I don't-
strange building here. It's like a temple of books.
This is one of the coolest places in the game, though.
Yeah, the Yodel library.
Oh wait, no. I don't have a computer that can run Starbound, so
Oh, that's
Eh?
nice.
I don't have a gaming computer at all. I can't run really any games at all. So, but soon, when I get my job, it pays like $10, $11 an hour. I could get one pretty quickly.
Well, if you do,
Yeah.
we will get you either Starbound or Terraria.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't give me Terraria. That's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea.
Why though?
Because I know somewhat of what I'm doing in Terraria, and I do
It-
stupid things.
Can't be much worse than what we are doing in Terraria.
I don't know. I literally tried to corrupt the entire map just to make the game a little bit more interesting.
Okay.
It didn't go well.
I can imagine.
Having analysed the data, I concluded it should have been impossible for you to reach this room. Congratulations on your stubbornness.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're in the right place. That is one hard to find secret codex entry.
Nice. Because I
And-
also
and
found
the
some of
diving.
the I found some mats as well.
What?
Some blueprints.
Map?
Mats.
Blueprint. That's great.
Is there anything else over here, or just head back now?
Not
So you
that
found
I
a
would-
blueprint?
Not that I would know. Did you get the samurai helmet from the cave further up?
Yes. There's like a.
Okay. Yeah, that should be also collectibles.
Okay, now I'm going to take
That's-
6 weeks to get back to you. I think it's going to be quicker if I teleport up, out, and back in.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's really far to get over there, so coming back into it
Yeah.
might be a bit smarter. And swimming takes me flipping forever. Missions. Back.
You can teleport to me rather than back
Oh,
into
well,
the
I
mirror.
just teleported back into the dungeon entrance. So.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah, there are some more blueprints here. Airlock hatch. Address.
Whee! I fell.
Woo!
So
I'm
you-
drawing massive blanks here.
Why so? Oh,
I don't know. It's like I just can't think of anything to say.
okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, and nearest. Oh wow, that's cool. See, like there's like so much good potential for this game, and then they never expand on it.
Yeah.
This is my big bugbear with this game.
Also squidfish.
Ah, good. Cryonic extraction. Extract.
Hmm?
Fridges.
Yep.
Are we going down?
We're going down.
Yeah, I got into that room there.
Yep.
And that had some blueprints, so.
Yeah. Is this door? That was supposed to. No, it's.
I think we're meant to go down. Oh, hello.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to swing down here
I'll turn the pump on.
I thought I had. It just didn't react apparently. Black is something great.
I've activated the tunnel as well. Man, I love this. This place is cool. I feel like there should be a quest later on in the game that you come you come back here just to pick up a book and it's just actually in work. Yeah, like there's people here.
Yeah. Like here are the scholars that are trying to study the books and maybe send you out to remote planets to, what do I know, research something or. This could be perfectly lore quest hub.
Yeah. Oh, I know how you could do it. The library is looted in the
Yeah.
downtime because obviously, you know,
Yeah.
and so you have to go out and try and find the looters and stuff and regather
Yeah,
everything up.
and recover the books.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you know, because I imagine a place
Sorta-
like this would have other artifacts as well, just nowhere near as
As important.
Yeah.
For the ruined storyline.
and like to start off with, part of your first one is like getting a team of builders to come out here and repair it,
Yeah.
and you need to like find a specialist team, all this sort of nonsense, because you'd have to find, because this is meant to be a massive place, so you'd probably have to find a specialist team, and there's so much stuff you could do with this. There's so
I
much waste.
decided not to.
There's so much wasted potential with this game.
Yeah. Squish.
Oh well.
Yeah.
And maybe without the protectorates, the Florins are more active hunting the Halt.
Yodel again?
Hold on. Yeah.
This would be possible, yeah. Though I don't quite know if I think that actually no. I think we both agree that the protectorate shouldn't be so utterly devastated by that one incident.
Oh
So,
yeah, that's true. But like, even if
yeah,
you know, the protectorate would be very stretched very very thin if they lost their
Ye-
HQ. Yes, but they shouldn't
yeah,
be turned into some old woman and a random kid.
random rookie. Yeah.
Yeah, some random 22-year-old. Like, hello.
Oops.
It was great. It meant I dodged all the damage because because I'm suddenly a moving target when I wasn't meant to be. Oh.
Still,
Now
I didn't meant to airlift you out there.
that was quite amusing. I was like, right, okay, I can fight these guys now. Ah! Oh, bugger.
What the heck? I died for no reason. Eh? I have literally no idea what just killed me. Probably I lagged long enough that elevator was on the ground and I was still mid-air. So, do you have the complete samurai?
No, I never got the shirt. I didn't get the top. Oh, bugger. Can you come over to the door?
Can it only be opened from your side, from my side?
Yes. Oh, welcome back.
Yep.
Ta-da. Anyway, thankful.
Yeah.
The shirt should be somewhere. Oh, right. You need. So you need really. So you really need a breathing.
Oh, where is it? I can go get it, but
The point where we had to swim through that flooded hall.
right. Okay.
Instead of swimming straight across, you swim up outside, and then you find it in a chest on the pillars, on the roof.
I gotta remember where that was. I think I have to go up another
Hmm?
level. I have to go up to. Yeah.
Now, where did I pick up eldritch fluid?
No idea. Right, I've got to. So I'm there. I've got to swim up. Oh yeah, there's like a broken tunnel, and I go through that. Up another level. Ah, here we go. I see it. That's another codex entry, and the final.
Yeah, piece of samurai or traditional. How do you call them? Hole?
I call everyone wrong. So.
What are you, Trump?
No, I'm just dyspraxic. So.
Wrong. Just lean down into your mic, just go wrong. Whenever anybody says anything slightly against you.
Oh no, I know I'm wrong. It's just I just can't read properly. So. As in, I can read.
Reading is hard.
Yeah. Gravity. The advantage of never taking fall damage.
Yeah.
I do actually quite like the fact there's like racial benefits and disadvantages and stuff. I
Yeah.
think that's quite nice little.
Definitely.
The only thing is, just do robots shoot lasers?
No, he gets Tron discs.
Oh, 0 out of 10 would not buy.
They are actually really, really fun.
Not lasers. 0 out of 10.
What do you say is my discs are really fun.
Yeah. I don't know how that's.
I know, but lasers. Just that.
Yeah. For here we get to wait till she uses her all move.
Wait, it's a she? Sorry, I always thought it was a he.
I have no
I think I've
idea,
misgendered
actually,
nearly every NPC in this game.
except Nul. But
Yeah.
that is a Floran and it's not clear if they even have them.
How colorful are the petals? This will help solve all the problems.
Quite colourful.
Alright, they're either a gay man or a woman. There you go.
Ow, my face.
That's all I got for you.
She uses her ball to great effect, but I think it should be clear by the codex entry, by the diary we get after this.
Oh, I've got an action figure.
Yeah, and I got her katana.
Very nice.
One of you became a weeb today, and the other one is just a small child with an action figure.
Well, an action figure of the pretty much anime-ish villain in this game.
See, now I can
Yeah,
see his
and-
face. Yeah, he is actually a male. You were right.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I thought they always thought that they were a female. So.
Mm. He was on my screen. He was like stuck and jogging in place for a few seconds.
Come on, you get a random Discord friend request.
Da, da, da.
Don't even know who that is.
So yeah, I took the codex and everything. The reward chest.
Yeah, my inventory's full of MacGuffins.
Okay.
I got another codex entry though.
Yeah.
I'm down there.
Is it never invite a Nova kid to tea?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I have that one.
I actually already have that, but I didn't realise, so oh well.
Yeah, okay. It originally was available only here, but when they added Nova Kid villages, they made this codex entry available in those two.
Which is again evidence that the Nova kids were just
Never actually planned to exist.
yeah. Well, they were like kind
Uh,
of like a community add-on stretch goal. Oh,
Yeah.
bugger! My inventory's so full. Have a book.
We had some friends talking about doing some Warhammer D&D.
Warhammer D&D.
D&D.
Yep.
Uh,
Warhammer 40k specifically, not the other one.
Which
There's
which
two
one?
types of Warhammer. Rogue Trader or Dark Heresy. They're looking at both of them right now.
They're both.
I would say get them to talk to me because I've actually DM'd both of them.
Yeah.
Have I not? Great, and I've done. I've actually got
You've done
streams of
great.
Rogue Trader on my channel, both as a player and a DM. I was playing it with Eva and Sven.
Yeah.
And with me as well. So
Yes, I played a nice long campaign with Grey, which was basically I'm going to haunt you with consequences for everything you do ever,
Mhm.
which was highly amusing, I might add.
Yeah.
It made him stop and think because he couldn't just like try and kill everyone off.
Yeah, which I wouldn't have done anyway. So
You
I
were
would've.
going to kill that one character. You were going to kill that one pirate.
yeah, which I ended doing, but in a not in a more subtle way.
Yeah. you
I ended
had
up
an
hav-
assassin blow up their ship and then steal their warrant of trade to give to their daughter, which you were going to train and basically have as a vassal.
yeah. So that worked out better than expected. So
Yeah, because I said every single action you do will have consequences. Like, you
Yeah.
have the Inquisition on that one Forge World. And so they were like, yeah, no, we're gonna, like, relax your tariffs or something. Or something weird like that. And then I had, oh, I remember, I was gonna do a quest. I was doing that, you got invited to that planet by the governess, didn't you?
Mhm.
Yeah. And it was your uncle who crashed a spaceship into it, which is why you got
Yeah.
warrant to trade.
something like that.
Yeah, I remember now. Your uncle crashed a ship into their planet. It was like a forge world, I
Yeah.
think. And they had lover of the subhuman race.
Huh?
Because you were making the colony for the subhumans, weren't you? I can't remember which ones now. The cat ones.
What was it? Cats?
Yeah, it was the cat people.
Okay.
I remember. It was,
I know I had lizard people on one of the other planets in the system of my colony.
yes, you did. Your colony was.
And I, for some reason, rescued a Tau crew from slavery.
And some Kroot crew as well.
Some fruit trees?
Kroot.
From
Bird lizards.
Crude, yeah.
Yeah, you ended up with like a bunch of random aliens on your ship.
yeah. Which is
That makes some very strange characters.
which shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
I remember you had really naive tech priest who got you a really dangerous
Yeah.
fleshy dog.
Yeah.
It's like I got you a puppy, and it's like a massive direwolf, and it's like
Yeah.
really random.
At this moment, I was really like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? I think I had it quarantined for the time being,
Yeah.
because I was like, okay, just make sure no one gets eaten by that thing. At least no one.
I remember. I also remember I had those idiotic pirates.
Yeah.
They
You
were
had
like-
multiple.
I know. They were
You
no.
had-
They were. I'm thinking of the gangers now on the planet who tried to mug you. Did they try to mug you?
I'm not quite sure which gang you refer to.
I'm referring.
Do
to
you mean
I'm referring to the one that tried to get into spaceships, and they like sold you a contract. No, you sold them the contract, I believe.
Pirate Miners or?
No,
Well, we had one pirate gang on the Rogue Spire, or what the word was called.
yeah, I'm thinking of that one. Because
Yeah.
there were three of them, wasn't there? There was the
Yeah.
there was the
The
gang
leader
leader.
that was
Total moron.
absolute. That was pretty much an idiot.
Yeah, who accidentally
and-
sold you the contract for more than it was worth because they can't hang off
Yeah.
coffee. They had the second in command who was reasonably competent, and then they had that really shifty navigator,
Yeah.
which you nearly ended up hiring, but you ended up getting another one for some reason. I can't remember what you did to get that one.
I think it was related to saving their brother or one of their siblings.
Yeah, I remember you saved one navigator and got their sibling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was
I'm
that
not
was
sure.
the Oh no, I'm not thinking of that one. I'm thinking of the Oh my gosh, there were so many flipping NPCs in that thing.
Yeah. Loads
Um,
and loads of characters.
I know in the one I played with Eva and Sven, there was a tech priest who got shot and critically wounded in a mission, but he was in like lower levels of the ship, so he ended up hardwiring himself to the ship for about 1,000 years.
Oh.
And it creeped Sven and Eva out so much. It was brilliant.
Well, I had that with my original navigator.
Yes, your original navigator was basically
Also
you.
hardwired into the ship.
Yeah. But like this was just some random tech priest in like the lower levels of the ship, and it creeped them out.
Okay.
Because what he'd done, because he couldn't really do much, he just slowly over time tapped into the ship's communications,
Okay.
and so he
So
knew
he
loads
could-
about the ship, but like just couldn't do anything. He just sat there.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. If he was hardwired into the ship systems, he couldn't do much.
Yeah, I remember I made loads of.
He was the ship.
Yeah. I remember I make the navigators really weird.
Yeah.
I don't play them off.
they-
I don't play them off like proper tech priests. I should do, because they'd all just be monotone robots. I just always make them really quirky and like, can we not talk to this person, please? I think every navigator I've done has just been really weird and confused people.
Wait.
No, not navigators.
You're confusing navigators and engineers.
Yeah, that's
So all the navigators were just the Brachnomancer. It's really fucking weird.
But no, Serene, if they want to do Rogue Trader stuff or Dark Heresy stuff, I am totally interested if I'm awake.
Mhm.
Well, there are people that I know in real life that want to do it.
Alright, so
Okay.
they wanted to meet up in real life. Okay, I can't do that.
Yeah. They just got like the books and shit, so they're starting to look into it.
Oh, okay.
They're just trying to figure everything out. It's like, guys,
They- you can build, you can create a lot of interesting stuff that way.
If they want to do a book campaign, I suggest the oh gosh, what is it? I can't remember the books now. Bugger, it's gonna bug me now.
What we were playing was Citadel of Scars.
No, not that one. The auction one you did in Dark Heresy.
The auction one.
Where you accidentally got
how-
everyone tied into a single room because you caused a massive panic by trying to attack an alien.
House of Dust and Ashes or
Yeah, that's
something.
the one. Let me see if I can find it.
Like right now, I think he's just planning on doing like a custom built story, so we can just learn it.
Okay. That
Yeah,
is
no,
cool too.
Yeah, no, that's good.
But
It's just
Because I think he wants us to play as the Ordo Heretics, the Heretics, or whatever.
Order Hereticus, so
Harlock.
Inquisitor
the Harlock trilogy.
Harlock trilogy.
Yes.
Yeah.
House of Dust and Ash is the prequel one, which is from
Okay.
the Persian. I believe it's Persian Queen, or is it? It's from one. I'd have to double check, but it's one of the supplement books.
Yeah.
And then there's two of the other books are really good. One you have to like navigate society without alerting anyone in this really weird festival. And then the other one you go into this massive complex and oh my gosh, it's so fun. They are.
Yeah, we had in Dark Heresy, what was it? With the Psyche eating cult.
Oh yeah, you had that cult, didn't you?
I think we did that cultist one.
Yes.
What I remember is we were going to save some noble's daughter. I think was part of it, and
Yes, that
we uncovered like a cult that hunts down psychos for some reason.
Yes,
And,
because they
kill-
turn them into drugs.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. And there was all sorts because you met the you met my own little splinter MacGuffins. My own little cults, not my cult, Inquisitor team.
Yeah.
Because they were a bunch of specialists, weren't they? They specialised
They
in a
were.
particular type. I can't remember now. I'd have to look up all my notes, but
Yeah. They were hunting for Eternity Splinter. No. They were hunting for some specific type of MacGuffins,
yes,
which happened to be in place there
yes.
for some reason.
And then you met them again when you went to the House of Ash and Dust because I realised that you were.
There
tiny.
was one of.
Harlock was known for
Yeah.
transporting those items, so they wanted to double check to
Yeah.
make sure. That was it.
Yeah.
That was
no.
there, and also the Rainbow Knights in the outpost.
The Rainbow Knights.
The one with
yeah.
the Rainbow
Yeah. Rainbow Rogue.
Rogue, Rainbow Rogue. That's the one. But yeah, no.
This really flamboyant, sneaky guys. That
Yeah, he is. I'm just looking currently for a chromatic world, and this is where he could perfectly hide, where he'd blend in perfectly.
What world are we above now?
Hmm?
What world are we above?
That is highly radioactive. So we should be fine with the augments. With ratio 2 augments.
But no,
But
I should really do
Oh,
some
yeah.
more Road Trader or something. I haven't done Road Trader in a while.
yeah, we should get to it. Should get back to it.
Mm.
Maybe the larger campaign we had with Mio, so us three.
Yeah, I should do. I should get like Serena. I don't know who else would be up for it. I know my Sven might be interested. He got in. He really got into it once I got him on mic, and he actually started getting into it. Like he
Okay.
actually learnt rules. It was amazing.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know any of the rules for 40k because we just started talking about this. Like, today's the third, like 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
The difference between Dark Heresy and Rogue Trader is Dark Heresy you have like a pencil, and Rogue Trader you actually have a gun. A Dark Heresy you are so under-equipped to begin with. It's just ridiculous.
yeah.
I mean-
Sounds like Warhammer.
Yeah. Rogue Trader.
Basically-
We're gonna send you in.
It depends what
Basically,
you should talk to your DM because or you should get them to talk to me because I actually have DMs, and
Yeah,
I've
I'm gonna wait for him to come back online.
yeah. Okay.
From by power levels, I think I've read it as the highest power level in Dark Heresy is basically the starting power level in Rogue Trader.
Yeah, something stupid like that. I believe it's actually level 3. Your starting level Rogue Trader character. Upgrade size of my matter manipulator. Give me a sec. I'm gonna draw my curtains.
Yeah. um, I know I've seen one around here, but did I forget to bookmark it? I forgot to bookmark it. That looks promising. Atropos. Toxic.
Back.
Strange.
But yeah, I just recently started getting into D&D and shit.
Hmm.
Other than the session we did together that we never continued.
That was fun. I think we should make if we do D&D or something again, we should do it on speakers, mics.
Yeah.
It would actually be nice to have a proper
Yes.
party for once as well. Have 4 people in it.
Yeah.
Because, like, well, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was the day before. I did my first couple battles in a D&D setting with my real-life friends. And I'm using basically, they wanted me to use a class that just, like, got released not too long ago. And
Huh?
is still in beta
Alright.
What?
for
Wait,
D&D 5e specifically.
Okay.
Like a
Um,
class or something just is in beta right now, so they wanted me to try it out. It can do 10 d10s, not 10 d, 7 d10s of damage in one turn. Plus 2 d6s if you're using a greatsword.
Oh, wow, that's
what?
fun.
That? Yeah.
Plus
That's-
you can turn your weapon ethereal and bypass the attack roll.
Are we moving? Are we doing...
But the enemy has to make a d6. Not a d6, a dexterity. I'm getting my shit mixed up. So basically, since this character is grossly overpowered and they just wanted to see how overpowered the character could be, they put me up against a purple worm in the middle of a desert,
Alone.
alone. And I was a Goliath.
trap you.
I almost killed the purple worm, one-on-one.
Okay. That as on what level?
Just a basic purple worm with like it had a challenge rating of
He
like,
meant what level are
Yep.
you?
Your level.
oh, 8, level 8. because that's what I'm joining in like in the middle of their
Okay.
D&D. Because they lost a guy, because one guy quit D&Ding, so they swapped me in.
Okay.
So like a
So
little player.
yeah, still a purple worm has, I think. Well, the purple worms I know, because I don't know how much they were changed in 5th edition. It had a
It had a coup de
challenge
grace.
rating of like 12 or 13. So yeah, you're grossly underleveled to take them on, and you nearly won.
Yes, I gave it a run for its money. And that's
Okay.
only because the DM was a little bit lenient on me. Because it ate me and it had a coup de grace on me, so I couldn't do anything. So he was like, I'm just basically going to give you a chance, even though you don't. So I'm going to let you roll 1 dice attack. If you hit 30 damage, you're escaped. If you don't, you're dead. I was like, oh,
Okay.
I'll use that 70-10. Hope for the best.
Yeah, and actually hit over 30.
And hit 30 damage.
Okay.
So like the minimum damage I could hit with while using that ability is like 29 or some shit like that.
Okay.
The max I can hit is like 80 something.
Okay, that is really overpowered.
But like you use psi points, which is basically just mana that you only get back after resting. I can only put like 7 points into every ability I use, and there's like a ton of fucking abilities.
Mhm.
It's called the Mystic class. It's in beta.
Okay. I never knew that a pen and paper game had beta versions. So,
Yeah.
um, but I suppose it makes sense if it's so if it needs so much balance as Dungeons and Dragons does.
Yeah, there's like multiple, like within the Mystic class, there's like multiple orders. All the orders do something different.
Okay.
So the Immortal Order is basically tank and damage.
Mhm.
There's the Nomad Order, which is just like teleportation and shit like that. And it's not even like really that good of teleportation. It's just like you can teleport like 40 feet,
Okay.
and it counts as a bonus action.
What?
It counts as a bonus action, but you can't move after it.
Yeah, okay, but you can still do.
You can still attack.
Yeah, you can do full attack after it. So
Mm-hmm.
beam,
Then
beam,
there's
beam behind the enemy and smack him down with like three attacks. That is still more powerful than, for example, a charge or something.
yeah. There's the Order of Avatar, which is you fuck with your enemy's emotions and your team's emotions to make them fight better or worse.
Okay.
Just control bot. It's like, hold on, let me pull the PDF up that has all this shit on it. There's the Order of the Soul Knife, which is like the rogue one.
Mhm.
It's weird. It's a weird one. Basically, you get a little knife of psionic energy.
Yeah, sounds
use as a
like
weapon.
what was it? X-Men character, purple hair, also had a psych knife.
Yeah. You can be the last airbender and go with the Order of the Wu Jin,
Uh
which is just elemental stuff.
huh.
Fire, water, ice, light, darkness.
Well,
To say Celeste Airbender and then Order of Whooshing, that is.
Yeah.
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 Whoosh.
Yeah. It's a fucking crazy thing that's unbalanced as fuck, but
Yeah, they wanted to make a kitchen sink class, pretty much.
yeah.
OP kitchen sink
Okay.
class, apparently.
And the fucking hilarious thing is because
Well-
one of the characters like power leveled their entire character. They're
Okay.
grossly overpowered as fuck anyway.
Mm.
The campaign's gone awry and the DM's like, well, fuck it. I guess it's a good starter like campaign. We'll just start a new one later. Because there's a guy that's eaten like multiple dragon hearts. So he's got
Oh.
like, he can breathe like 3 different type of dragon breath, and he's got
Okay.
like 70 something health, and he almost soloed a dragon.
Fun. Great. Are we
He
actually
had
gonna
a
go to the
dick
planet?
wrapped around his throat.
Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting
He
on
had
you.
a dick wrapped.
Yeah, I know you're waiting, but I just can't find anything. I just can't find what I'm looking for. Let's just do something else then.
Yeah.
Let's see. I just had I thought I just had okay, sorry. I'm sorry I can't find it. Yeah, jungle is also nice.
No, so. It's okay, so.
I'm just going for a jungle planet so we can harvest some Durust here.
Okay. Well, as long as it's something new, like I don't mind talking and stuff. It's just sort of like we're just sat here, and I would rather be procrastinating doing something
Yeah.
as opposed to procrastinating
Yeah,
jumping around your room.
You know, you could have gone, for example, to the base and
I know. I was just thinking, like, are we moving or what are we doing? That's kind of like what I was thinking.
yeah. As I said, I was looking for a certain planet type, which I just couldn't find.
Fair enough. So yeah, I shall definitely look
Yeah.
at. See, my issue with DMing is that I'm really bad at balancing opponents and stuff. I just
you're
for some
bad.
no, just for some reason I just can never understand like balancing. So
Especially in Dungeons and Dragons, you could go by the challenge ratings.
and
It is
But like, I just cannot. For some reason, I just cannot make heads and tails of the challenge racing. It's really weird.
The guy that's learning the Dark Arts, he can probably help you. Because
Oh.
he's, so far what I can tell is he's a combat more centric DM than a story one. So he can probably help you out with that.
So what I was to say, the challenge rating, it's designed like a group with average level or equal to the challenge rating should be able to take this particular monster on without too big of a problem. It should be balanced for
Oh
a
yes,
group
I
of
need
level.
this. I need that seed. Okay, well, yeah, it's just for some reason my brain just cannot get to grips with it. Like, I know
Okay.
you say that, but like, we never have an average sized party. We always seem to have an undersized party of like one person.
Yeah, that is a problem.
And so like,
So I think to balance that out is if you have like a party of 2 specifically, since that's the one me and you did with Gray, I think you go with a challenge rating just like a little bit under their level.
Yeah, you
you
don't
like my,
you don't
pen?
exactly go half, but like
Looking at
no, keep the wig,
you. My character currently wears a blue anime wig with demon horns.
Yeah.
It's rather silly.
That reminds me of the Oni dick.
I'm not even going to ask.
One of the characters in the DM group has a necklace that was a pickled Oni dick, and it gave him a strength bonus.
Pick out Owlbear Dick.
Oni dick, yeah, just a giant demon that they just ripped the dick off of,
Ah,
put in a jar,
Oni.
and pickled.
I understood it as Owlbear,
Basically.
which would also be which sounds a bit like Chinese traditional medicine. Use this Owlbear Dick to increase your
You're bigger. Get
Yeah.
bigger. But yeah, so apparently, before I joined the group, the 3 party members were on a ship heading somewhere. I can't fucking remember. But they ran into like these giant turtle people that were like controlling like the ocean, basically. Like the little like part of the ocean they were going through.
Oh.
And they had struck a deal with one of the turtle men so that they could get past. But one of them decided that, fuck these turtle people, I don't trust them, and started to attack them. So the turtle people destroyed their ship, got them lost at sea, but they, like, woke up on, like, a beach because the DM didn't want to just, like, completely wipe the party.
Oh.
And one of them lost an Oni dick that they had acquired previous to that. And they got that just by stabbing some giant in the face. And they threw it in a jar and pickled it. It wasn't...
Well, you normally don't get a dick from stabbing something in the face.
I don't know the exact story of the Oni dick, but I was like, I'm gonna get that Oni dick back. That's gonna be my character's goal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an Oni dick, and I'm gonna return it to its owner.
The Oni, or...
No.
Then
Fuck
it's not
the
the owner.
Yeah.
The owner is whoever owns it. It doesn't have to be attached.
That's kind of the point.
It's like a dildo. It's like a dildo. But the guy wears around his neck? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you should know. You're in his party.
We don't talk to Dewey, okay? He basically knows the entire, like, 5th edition D&D book back and forth without even looking at it.
Which is amazing.
He power levels his characters without even realizing he's power leveling.
Oh. Born Munchkin.
So
Oh, man,
basically the
Munchkin.
party right now is like a fucking like monstrosity of a character that started out as human barbarian. Is like 3 types of dragon. I think his classes are specifically because he's like multi-class like twice. He's like a barbarian rogue fighter or some crazy shit. And he can fucking 1v1 a dragon almost. So, you know, just kind of let him do his own thing. But he's not around for all the sessions. So it's usually just me and a buff bot at this point.
Fair enough.
And my friend Cameron, he's a bard warlock. I don't know why he's a bard warlock, but he's just a bard warlock with spell sniper. So he's just sniping things from like 300 feet away and buffing us. I don't know why. It just is.
Yeah.
And then I'm currently just making Noctis from fucking Final Fantasy, basically.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna go into fighter tree a little bit, become an Eldritch Knight, bind my greatsword to me, and just start throwing and teleporting to it. Stab shit. With like 70 fucking damage. Because the DM is at this point, he's like, well, I fucked this campaign so bad, we're just gonna keep fucking it, and then we're gonna switch in a bit. I don't know what happened up to the point that I got here, but apparently the DM kind of fumbled on this campaign or something. I don't know.
I don't know. If I did go back into DMing, what would you guys want to play? Rogue Trader?
I'd be fine with any, actually.
Okay.
Just the thing is, you gotta remember I'm a novice.
No, no.
D&D-er.
What would you rather be, like a police officer, or a part of a crew, part of a captain's crew?
I'd rather be a nobody on a street that's probably gonna get shot, or a nobody with a crew that's probably not gonna get shot as easily. That's what I heard.
If you're going for Warhammer, you're going to get shot no matter what.
Oh yeah, it's Warhammer. I understand that much, but do I want to get shot alone or with a crew? Is what I heard from that.
You always have a team or some sort of crew.
Yeah, you won't be alone.
It's like it's the police officer thing. It's like police officer.
Yeah,
Don't want to get shot alone as a cop. or do I want to get shot with my crew?
See, the difference between Rogue Trader and Dark Heresy is Rogue Trader, you're the overpowered one. Dark Heresy, the demon is the overpowered one.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
every Dark Heresy campaign, there is at least one stupidly overpowered thing in it that wants to rip your
Yeah.
face off.
Yeah, I had in the first part. I had, what was it? The Crowfather
Oh, the Crow
that
Father,
likes
yeah.
to eat people's that likes to eat people's eyes.
Yeah.
Likes to rip out people's eyes and is vulnerable only to shots to the eyes
Jeeper creepers.
if he possesses someone.
I think the second campaign, the city one, was the only one where I didn't end up throwing something stupidly overpowered at you.
That cyborg assassin dude
yeah.
was pretty close to being overpowered.
Yeah, he was pretty hard as nails, but you did finish him off quite badassly.
Shotgun to the face, was it?
Yeah, he thought he'd killed you, or something. He wasn't expecting you, and so you walked up to his temple.
Yeah.
Because they were hiding out in this little Imperial shrine. He walks up and he walks out. He doesn't realise who you are.
No, he walked towards the temple and was about to enter.
Oh yeah.
When I had finished investigating and came to the conclusion that I too had to go to the temple.
Yeah, that was it.
And yeah, then I noticed that cyborg that was like was like the major obstacle to her campaign long, and I just walked up and shoved the shotgun up his face and just fired both barrels. Here's the Inquisition, best bitch.
Yeah, that was it. And then the shot the shot was so strong it blew the doors of the church open.
Yeah, it blew him pretty much across the world.
Sounds like Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
The only
happened
thing
is,
we're missing in this is a chainsaw and a kick.
the guy had 2 power swords, if that counts.
Yeah.
Good enough.
I think
Good.
there were no chainsaws involved.
Yeah.
I later got a demon sword.
Oh yeah, you stole a demon sword from the auction, didn't you?
Huh? Yeah. And then I somehow the last thing we had was investigating that probably corrupt priest.
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
It's Warhammer.
Abbott?
What priest isn't corrupt?
Actually, a lot of them are.
Fair enough, yeah.
A lot of them
But
aren't
that
actually
one
corrupt, but
was-
you
Hmm?
yeah, Imperial priests aren't corrupt as such.
Yeah, they are just what
Enthusiastic.
are they? Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's Warhammer. Chaos always finds a way to get somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's
One
the
moment-
entire point of Dark Heresy.
Yeah.
One moment it's a priest, next moment it's an abomination and you're dead.
The one in
Who
question.
dunk it?
Yeah. That was the first part. That wasn't the first campaign. That priest suddenly turned into demon possessed something that could only be defeated by stabbing it in the eye.
Yeah. I see. I always had the goal with any of my campaigns. If there was a party wipe for whatever reason, the next party would be their first mission would be investigating what happened.
Yeah. I remember reading that in the DM's guide. So
Yeah, that's
If-
in the thing. But like, I always had the goal of whatever campaign I did, and if you died, the next it would be rogue trader like, like actual no, not
Okay.
rogue trader, rogue like. Sorry,
Okay.
actual rogue
So,
like. So if you got
no
past
revive.
you just made a new party and they carried on. Yeah, there's some really good campaigns for Dark Heresy and Rogue Trader. I love the Harlock series. The 3 of the 4 campaigns are really, really good. One of them is really weak source.
Okay.
It has some really nice concepts, but it's just really weak source.
Well, you can improve on the good concepts.
Yeah, I was gonna take like the characters and stuff, and you'd run into them in other missions. Oh, I just randomly died.
Yeah, that happened to me before in the
Maybe it's environmental. I don't know. But yeah. And I always try and make sure to include references and hints, and so you can alter the course of the campaign.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't get them.
No, you're not meant to get them. But like I'll read on, say, if it's a series of books, or I have a plan to do another mission, I might have hints or something of or like characters from future books. So I think in Ash and Dust and Ash,
House?
there was one of the NPCs was actually from a future book, and you
Okay.
and you had the chance of saving him. I'm not going to tell you who.
I'm not sure if I did.
I can't remember
I
who.
probably did. I tried to save as much as I could.
Yeah. I can't remember who you
Except
saved
for-
in the end. I know you saved the scholar.
Yeah.
I know the fake captain got blown up
Yeah.
because he nearly blew you up as well.
You mean the dude that turned out to be a host of worms?
Nope, not him.
Master no such? No
No,
such person?
Oh no, not him. There was
I know,
another one.
I know I blew that one up. Or I tried to blow it.
No.
up,
It
but-
wasn't you that blew him up. Someone else blew up one of the characters. It was like on the first night, and you were like, you heard noises outside, and so
Oh
you,
yeah.
so you were like, I wonder what that's all about. Go outside, realise there's a grenade outside someone's door.
Yeah. I recall trying to interrogate one, but ended up just stabbing them in the foot. Which
Tell me
did
my
not
information.
quite
No.
work.
Okay.
Oh, I remember
Damn,
your
boy.
psycho managed to get Perils of the Warp and transformed his body with the
Yeah.
Crow's
with-
character, which I thought was brilliant. Which is the silliest
Yeah.
thing. That was total
that
fluke, by
ended,
the way.
that ended up. I think I sort of blew him up with his own psychic or demon magic.
Yeah. That was so funny. It was like the character sent to kill you gets transformed with gets body swapped with one of your characters, and just total nonsense ensues.
Yeah. What was I?
I was just
What-
laughing for like 5 minutes. You were fighting in a random library, honestly. I can't remember what was going on, but
Ooh, well then.
yeah, I'll probably do. I don't know. I might do Rogue Trader again. I quite liked Campaign of Consequences.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will
There's
start.
about to
I
be a
don't
lot
know.
of consequences.
Yeah, no. I just constantly said all your actions have consequences all the time. Just made Grey paranoid. Like you have to think of
There's
like.
gonna be a lot of consequences.
Oh yeah, there was. But I quite like sort of
I
having
live by the
the
I live by the Imperial Guard standards. If it doesn't work the first time, keep slamming your face to it. I don't actually.
That
Um,
was
but yeah. If you want to get more, like actually learn some stuff about 40k, I recommend the Horus Heresy books, which are on sale. Because I've actually
Well, I
read
can't
some.
start buying like the books until like 2 months from now when I can actually start full time. So.
Oh yeah. They're not going to be on sale then. If you want, I can buy them for you. You can pay me back.
Oh, here, let me just set up a PayPal.
Do you have PayPal?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you
I'm
can
getting my
find.
first job.
Oh.
Well, I got my first.
Yeah.
Should I say
I'm
so?
sure. I'm sure you'll pay me back somehow when you can.
I'll pay you back with laughs.
No, I don't accept laughs.
Damn. Fuck.
I laugh at
Well,
myself
go.
too much. I'm sorry. I can't accept it.
Pay you back with mild frustration. Nah, I'm joking.
I don't need more mild frustration. I have Sven for that. I keep forgetting I have like drills and stuff.
And why were they on sale at, by the way?
Huh? Humble Bundle.
Where are they on sale at?
I think I linked it just before you joined chat.
yeah.
And I purposely leave chat history on because but like it goes to charity, so. And the other book series I'd recommend is Gaunt's Ghosts, if you want more human approach as opposed to
Yeah.
because
The
why are there so many
Horus
bees in here? No, but these like weird butterflies are just weird. Weird things are
Horus
weird.
Heresy is based on Space Marines.
Mostly. There is some other factions. I know Mechanicus is focuses on the
okay.
Fall of Mars. But yeah, it shows the first sort of before everything went horribly wrong in 40k, and like
There is no such thing as a good going anything in 40k. It's all horribly wrong.
Yeah, but most of this past Horus Heresy.
I mean, it was going
I don't
pretty
know.
well for just before the Horus Heresy. So
My only question is, can I play as a greenskin?
there are rules to play as greenskins.
Yeah.
I kid you not, there are actually rules.
Yeah. And
However, every
there
time you
was-
attack, you would have to say Daka. For every bullet.
I'm down with it. I'm down.
And you'd have to speak.
Greenskins are my favorite.
You'd have to speak like an orc all the time, even out of character.
Me and me boys. There you go. I can't do a fucking Cockney accent, so that's basically what orcs speaking is Cockney accents with their teeth jutted out.
No,
I got me warg.
Yeah, no.
Scream
But
everything,
see, I collect fan books and stuff, so I've got loads of funky rules for different races.
You'll never find me playing a dirty elf.
Uh,
Filthy
Play
elves.
maybe a clean one.
No, all of elves are dirty. I'm an elf racist.
Okay. They are
way.
elves.
The only time
are
I haven't been an
previously
elf
free.
racist was when I was the safe tier.
What was it? They are either elf feminine or ambiguously fey.
Yeah. I just know the last thing I remember from the Satyr character is he got a bitchin' ass coat.
You got a what?
A bitchin' ass coat, the sun coat thing.
Yeah.
The last
Yeah.
thing I remember from him. In a chest, you just find a random robe and necklace. Can I have that? Yes. All right, I'm putting it on. I'm never taking it off.
My first
Yeah.
character was a kleptomaniac, like an actual kleptomaniac. I literally tried to steal everything. I tried to steal someone's ornaments while they were still on them.
I don't know if you guys can hear this, by the way. So if you can't, let me know if you hear anything in the background.
No, I don't hear
Throwing
it.
my phone really hard into the bed, and it's bouncing.
Oh.
So
Oh no, angry clouds. Go away. With your ability to lag me out. This isn't fair.
The yep. The wisps or
Yeah, the wisp things.
but yeah, we don't have to do 40k, by the way, if you want to DM.
No, I don't mind DM 40k. I quite enjoy it.
yeah.
Alright.
I
I
think
just didn't want to
you
limit you
should
to.
actually prefer DMing 40k over DMing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, I
Could it be?
understand. Yeah, I understand more about 40k than Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
I don't mind playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's just if it comes to DMing, I'm better at 40k.
The only thing I like more about Dungeons and Dragons is the race selection, really.
If you want like
I like
multiple choices of races and
stupid
stuff, I do actually have like sub races
Yeah,
of the Imperium.
there is. I know we had one book about the abhuman races.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking of. You could play as a massive shark
And-
if you wanted.
Yeah. What I wanted to say is there are also rogue trader rules for like orc crew members and
Orcs, Troops,
Uh,
Cow, Dark Eldar. I think
Um,
Eldar. There's fan races for Necrons. I've seen. I haven't really read into them.
yeah. So no, what I know is the I think orc crew and
They just constantly have to fight. That's all orcs do. Fight
something
and believe.
else, but Strixes, could it be?
I can't remember if it's 40k or not, but isn't the 40k the one where the orcs, if they believe something hard enough, it's a thing?
Yeah, that is actually all Warhammer.
Somewhat.
I wasn't sure if I was getting it confused. Because I think Warhammer, the one with like all the kingdoms and shit, not like space travel and all that. What the fuck it's called?
Yeah,
They don't.
but orcs do have that ability if they believe it hard enough, or if enough orcs believe it, it works.
Yeah.
No matter if
Yeah.
it should work or not.
Like the
No
color
orc
purple
tech-
makes you invisible or some shit.
No orc technology should work. Is what he's trying to get at.
Yeah.
It just no one in the galaxy can understand it. It's just bizarre.
Yeah, it works. It actually does work only in orc hands.
Yeah.
That's
So-
kind of why greenskins are my favorite. Goblins, orcs, don't care. They're all great. They look stupid. They're all great. You're so
Funny.
bizarre and goofy. I love it.
The one I used to play,
but-
the race I actually used to play on when I played tabletop was Skaven.
Oh, Skaven are nice too.
These
Skaven
are
are
the
just-
red people, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know like much about the Skaven. I'm more of an orc boy. So-
Like nearly all Skaven technology required like could like blow up. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and wasn't half of it powered by sacrifice or something?
No. Oh, yeah. Like it wasn't like sacrifice as such, but Yeah, a
Blood
lot,
for the blood god.
No, it's not. They're not chaos. You're
It's like warp stone stuff.
yeah. They would use a lot of warp stones, and so they're not chaos. They're an evil race, but they're not chaos as such.
Mhm.
So there is a distinct
They're
difference.
not doing it right.
They are doing it right. The Skaven
Yes.
Empire stretches over most
Under.
yeah under most of the planet. They've probably got the most expansive empire in all of Warhammer.
Warhammer Classic.
Skaven, do your damn job and deal with the fleshies. Fucking humans. Ugh.
They nearly brought the empire to collapse actually.
Good. Now do your job and finish it. Damn it.
They don't have a job.
You're gonna find out real quick. In most settings, I hate humans and elves the most.
Most settings actually do hate humans enough, so
Good.
See, this
I'm a
is why you should
huge
play.
fucking racist.
You should play a shark person.
yeah, totally.
Definitely play a shark.
This is the first time I've ever heard of shark people in Warhammer.
Yeah, the shark people. They're.
It's a fan-made race. I think.
It's actually based on original like source lore, but there's like
Oh?
yeah. There was like a whole grand line of 2 lines. It's ridiculous. A lot of the fan races in that book are mostly based on like 1 or 2 lines of text.
Yeah.
So they've had a lot of room
Okay,
to play around with them.
Mm.
Yeah. Probably just play a goblin
Oh, you're directly above me.
or a orc.
Ooh, I found a door.
Great.
Challenge portal and
We goblins! By the way, there's a YouTuber called Lionheart that does Total War Warhammer videos.
Uh-huh.
And in it, he basically made a goblin persona called Itchy Nuisance. And it's a rapper goblin.
Okay, that actually makes total sense. Because if any race makes rappers, it's goblins.
Yeah. It was him and Mr. Smart Donkey doing a co-op. Mr. Smart Donkey was like the Bloody Hands or some shit like that, the orcs, and he was the Crooked Moons. Goblins in like the mountains, like right next to the dwarves. So that was fun. Then Itchy Nuisance. Wah! Itchy Nuisance, yeah. Basically. By the way, I'm totally down with speaking Goblin and Orc all the time. We the Gobos!
Well, I just
We're better
checked
than
that
the other
possibility.
guys! Legitly, if there's a rule where I have to talk like a Goblin or an Orc all the time, I'm down with it. Until my throat gives out.
You can't stop. You got to keep talking if your throat gives out.
Don't worry. It might just be blurbles and glurbs at that point, but god damn it, I'll try.
Yeah, I'll genuinely look into doing something. Because I want to I don't want to like completely scrap what I've already done with other people, but at the same time I want to start a new one, just because it gives me more stuff to play with. Like a new, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, if we're starting over with
I only have one request. Can we have a big red button on any ship we get on?
No.
Big red button. Damn.
Oh yes, but it doesn't necessarily do anything.
Don't let
I think
an
that's the
orc
point.
touch it.
I think that's-
If you don't know, like, there's one part of like orc lore that I've always have ingrained in my mind. They always have a fucking big red button that does nothing but ram. It just makes the ship ram things really hard.
yeah,
It's-
it,
That's it.
yeah, it's a big red bud. The big red bud.
I don't know. I might have you guys play like as an a group of abhumans,
Hmm?
and so I don't know. I have to sit down and think about it and like come up with ideas and talk to you guys properly about this.
We
'Cause-
we could actually like what about an abhuman root trader that
Yeah, that's what I'm
sort of
thinking.
tries to show that he is worthy as much as worth as much as any human, or tries to
Yeah.
Filthy human.
goes tries to prove the empire that the humans' first bias is as stupid as it sounds.
Them filthy humans ain't got no, it's goblins. God damn it, I fucked that up bad. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
If I was to
disappointed
do
in
that, then
myself.
Serene couldn't be an orc. You could be a shark
Well,
person.
yeah.
You could, or you could be a tree.
Yeah,
Oh.
it drives.
I'll literally just be a tree.
Yeah.
Eric, what do you want to do in your turn? I'm a tree. I'll just like timber.
I would like to fall on
I'll
the
have-
enemy.
Can I follow the enemy? What do I gotta roll for? Okay, we'll see what I can do with that.
You
Can I fall on him?
That would actually probably be a weapon skill roll or something.
So, I heard you were cooking lunch today. Yeah. No, I didn't. I just photosynthesized.
So, you're the chef, right? Yeah. Did you cook anything? Yeah. Where is it? In my body. What do you mean? Photosynthesis.
I ate.
Like, what, you didn't make anything for the rest of the shit? You didn't photosynthesize?
We're not plants.
We're not. Become a plant. It's easier.
You will always have. If you make a tree person, I'll make a goat person or a bull person. So, and I always stare at you hungrily when you try shit.
Yeah.
Make a giraffe person.
Huh?
You can
I don't think
always
it's
reach
giraffe
my
people.
leaves.
But I'll have to link you guys the book. I've got it somewhere.
I think I have.
You might still have it. Oh, okay. Yeah. He was like, "Oh, can you link me all the books?" I was like, "No," because that's like 10 books. No, like 20 plus books. Stop asking me to be ridiculous.
You linked me some, so, and I think I have the Abhuman guide.
Well, I'll link you the core book, and I'll link you books
Yeah.
that I think are relevant. Because I think you guys would have to be more outlawish, just because abhumans are never properly integrated into the Imperium. Like, a lot
Yeah.
of them are frowned upon.
Frown upon me. Frowns are scary. I hate the way the skin folds when you frown. Stop it, please. Frowning sounds like such a nasty gesture. So, like, I can just imagine, like, subhumans or abhumans or whatever. Just be like, stop frowning, it's scary. I don't like the way the human skin, like, creases when you frown. It freaks me out. Please stop. They're also really scared of fat people.
Yeah.
I don't like the way your human skin is working.
I
Yeah.
don't like it. Let me
It's
just
weird.
replace it with bark, okay? Honestly, it won't hurt.
Here, just take this. Just rips off some bark from like the arm and just like starts like using sap to like just stick it on there so I can't see it anymore. That's better. We can do business now.
So, any fat people in the Warhammer world are either rich or Slaanesh cultists. Both.
See, you actually enculted Slash cultists in Dark
Yeah.
Legacy.
Yeah.
And I thought I did those really well.
Kill
You
all
did,
the fat
you did.
people. I got it.
Because I actually googled up Slash cults and like non-traditional Slash
Okay.
cults.
I think I encountered Slaanesh cultists in both campaigns we did.
Did you go? Yeah,
Both
yeah.
in the Rogue Vader campaign with consequences and the Dark Heresy one.
I'm not doing mismatches today. You can see this box.
So,
Yeah, because in the Rogue Trader one, it wasn't so much. Yeah, it was in the Citadel of Skulls, wasn't it?
yeah,
I might redo those books again because I do enjoy a nice, well-written book.
Yeah.
And it'll be different
Yeah.
this time because those books tend to have a bit of variety, and like if you know what X action will do, then I'll probably make sure it doesn't happen the same way.
Yeah.
Or I just rename every NPC and just confuse you.
Yeah. I know I ended up blowing up the entire planet the Citadel of Skulls was on.
yeah.
So,
Because it was a demon world, so it, when you destroyed the ritual keeping it in place, it just destroyed itself.
I'm down
Yeah.
with destroying planets.
Yes.
I'm gonna name my character Alduin, just for the reference of world destroying. I'll die in like 2 shots, but god damn it, I'm gonna try to take out a world.
yeah.
You can name yourself Horus. That would be quite funny. Horus is basically
Pot on my
Galaxy's. Yeah, Horus is basically that world's Hitler. Like 40k's Hitler is Horus.
Yeah.
You
There's
can't be
also a Horus in another game that he just puts a pot on his head and becomes super powerful.
He puts a what on his head?
A pot.
Okay.
Just a bit of pottery on his head and he gets like 80 defense or some shit.
okay,
It's
that's,
stupid.
I would suppose any Horus outside of Warhammer is a reference to the Egyptian one.
yeah.
I think he was from Fire Emblem.
See, I definitely want to do House of Dust and Ash again because that is a really fun campaign.
Yeah.
I love that auction. That works really well for Rogue Trader and for Dark Heresy. Because the Dark Heresy cover is you're a Rogue Trader.
Yeah.
So it just in Rogue Trader you are literally just a Rogue Trader, as opposed to pretending to be one.
Yeah.
The other ones I had some really good ideas for like different things because I read like all the gazettes as well that come with the book, so all the potential extra goodies and things, and there's some really nice ideas.
Okay.
So there's a really good one that has like 6 gazettes in it. It's great. Gazettes are basically just this is the law on the planet.
Mm.
So
I'm gonna have to do a lot of reading. Ooh.
you won't, I will, but that's fine. Oh, still have other. How much Durasteel ore do you think we need?
All of
A lot. We need. How much do you have?
I've got 62 ore.
60 ore. Those are 30 to steel. I have.
We have
16.
You have 16.
Yeah.
I know there's about 16 bars back in the chest from when I've recycled weapons.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that should do for it.
do you want to head back and start doing stuff with it, or?
Yeah, sure. I'd really start with upgrading all the crafting stations.
I was going to say we start with sprinklers.
Yeah, that works too.
But no,
Yeah. I'll have to see what I can do with how much of the materials.
there is not that much on this planet, so like they're not coming in big clumps, so
Yeah, I know. And most of the time when I was mining something, you'd pick it up instead. So that's why you have plenty and I have
yeah. Sorry.
only a little. No need to be sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I
Just-
just steal
just
everything.
saying.
I take everything.
But yeah.
As evidenced by the fact we have set 20 chests.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you managed to fill up the rover too.
Give me some time.
Give me a few minutes.
Ah, right. Whoops. I take it. Oh yeah, I took down the flag because those chests were empty. So
Yeah,
and we've got the teleporter now.
yeah. Hmm.
All my MacGuffins are in there.
Speaking of a green skin, for the D&D group I'm in, my backup character is a goblin.
Oh, fun.
Just goblin necromancer.
Oh my gosh, necromancers. Yes, totally.
Warlock, Book of the Dead. Oh, my side character died. I'll just raise him back. Be good.
I've been pretty good. I didn't steal all that much.
I did pretty good. I got over my kleptomaniac.
No, I didn't get over it. I just didn't steal all that much.
Yeah,
Got over it.
you didn't have much opportunity.
Yeah, there wasn't that much to steal.
Doubt. So that already needs 12 cost. The forge alone needs 12 cost to upgrade. Engineer table another 6.
Don't like that one. Nah. No, that was okay. Ah, nice. Right. I don't have any books on me. Oh yeah, I want to get a Terramark exporter thing.
Yeah.
Because then I can sell food for pixels, which would be good because we need lots of pixels.
Yeah.
No idea what any of that is.
Oh, we're talking about Starbound.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not expecting you to
Another,
know.
There's another, like, D&D like thing that I'm looking for when I start getting money together.
And what would it be?
Shadowrun.
Oh god, no! Don't.
I'd,
Do not get shut
now.
I'd
No?
recommend against it.
Why is that?
It's awfully made.
It's
It's
god-awful.
extremely confusing alone to set up a character, and
If you
You-
wanna
you need-
fire 2 submachine guns at a receptionist and never hit her, by all means get a Shadowrun.
Right, okay.
The system
Yeah.
is god awful. I'm sorry, but
Right.
like there are better systems out there. If you want a good one, I quite like the what's it called? World of Darkness ones. They're quite good.
Yeah, I'm just like looking to see what I can spend my money on, so I actually have something to use money on. Because other than that, I really will not spend any money ever.
Um,
I'm a tightwad.
yeah, no, I would say World of Darkness ones are pretty good.
or yes, the classicals, Warhammer.
Yeah,
Dungeon
Warhammer's pretty
Dragon.
good. I remember I bought one at one point and it was god awful. Absolute trash. I mean, you could just simply buy one and we can just try it out. There was quite a good one. It was like 5 rings or 7 rings, or and it was based in Japan.
Legend of the Five Rings.
That's the one. That's quite fun.
I never seen it actually played or heard it
Oh.
actually.
Bugger.
Don't know if anyone. Oh, you tried replacing.
No, I forgot my
Dragon
things
Universe
being
station.
upgraded.
Oh, what?
I've upgraded my map manipulator, so I accidentally.
So you accidentally picked up that storage, and it's built out on the floor because it's a fracking universe storage and does not retain its inventory.
Do you know what? It's
When you
just
break
it's just these ones.
Yeah.
The other fracking universe ones do it fine.
Oh, it's just the wall storage
Yes,
that's built. Okay,
because the wall storage hates me.
probably. It is great in every other aspect.
Completely.
It's small. It's not overly expensive to create, and it's bigger on the inside.
So a TARDIS.
Pretty much.
A TARDIS.
Pretty much. Yeah. TARDIS.
Speaking of TARDIS, there's a new Doctor Who series coming out soon.
Oh?
Yep.
I never really got into Doctor Who too much.
I actually used to watch it as a kid. I used to watch the old stuff.
Yeah, I never really got into it. I watched like 4 episodes of it and I was like, eh. It's okay, but eh.
But
Yeah.
it's okay, but I don't get why everyone makes such a fuss about it.
It's basically just a sitcom with like a slight bit more action.
Yeah,
It's also the same reason why I'm not too much of a fan of Game of Thrones.
Really?
I've only read the book.
I would have said boobs.
I mean, if I wanted to see tits all the time, I could just look up porn.
This is true.
That way, I
I
don't need to have to worry about its confusing ass story. That ends the same way, basically.
Yeah.
Some bitch with dragons comes in, end of the story.
It could have been much shorter, yeah. Probably it should have been much shorter too.
I kind of wish Breaking Bad never ended. I love Breaking Bad.
Oh, is this bugged out now?
Well, I've only read the books of Game of Thrones.
I haven't
I
actually
can't-
watched any Game of Thrones or read the books.
Okay.
So
I don't read many books too often because I just hate sitting in the same place for a while reading. Eh.
I like getting into a good book or series, but I recently read The Corroded Man, which is the spin-off book for Dishonored,
Yeah.
and I thought that was really good.
Like, most of the time I don't read a lot of the stuff that goes on in general chat.
Most of the time it's just poor, so.
Exactly. Like, usually I'm just playing a game and, like, occasionally looking down at my Skype. So that's usually why a lot of my shit is poorly typed. Either way, it's going to be poorly typed, but it's a little bit of level upgrade that you get when I'm not playing games. Which is what I have to do when I do the forums, because,
Okay.
boy, I'm bad at those.
We haven't done those in a few days now.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, like,
Double rainbow all the way.
exactly.
Oh my gosh, I need pineapples.
Yeah. There should be at least pineapple seeds in the storage.
I know, I need to make them. Plant them, sorry. Not make them.
Pineapples and titanium? What the heck are you?
What? Pineapples and titanium.
What a... What a... Pineapples and titanium.
What does that sound like? The beginning of like a heavy metal song?
Huh?
Pineapples and titanium.
Pineapples in titanium.
Yeah.
Titanium pineapples.
That could totally be a band name. The Titanium Pineapples.
That could also be the name of a mercenary group of cyborgs.
Really
Okay,
angry
yeah.
vegetables.
They're part of an umbrella-like group called the Really Angry Vegetables, like Silver just said. And all of them are like some type of vegetable with a medal.
Oh my gosh.
They all wear various colors.
Of silver. Because that's what...
Yeah, of silver.
Oh my gosh.
40 Shades of... 40 Shades of Grey.
They don't openly fuck their enemies, Gray.
They're not some awful spin-off, like... Some book some woman wrote on her phone, but wrote it about businessmen because she couldn't relate to vampires.
Was it actually Twilight fanfic?
Yes.
I believe that is very...
A lot of people in my school was like, I went to go see like 50 Shades Grey or whatever the fuck that movie was called. Like, it was really good. I was like, so you went to go see a porno? Great. No one cares. It's like 50 Shades Darker or 50 Shades Grayer or some gay shit. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's the second and third ones, I believe. Because they
Like,
decided
it
to
was
make...
really cool. Whoever thought releasing a porno and saying it's a movie so they can get it into movie theaters is either A, a genius, or B, a dumbass? I'm not sure which.
I need... Oh my gosh, I need milk.
I mean, I heard someone, or I read someone claim the only difference between madness and genius is success. So, I suppose 50 Shades of Grey is by that definition genius because they made tons of money with it.
Because people don't realize you can get free porn from like anywhere, basically.
Yeah.
I reckon it was just
It's-
feminists that went.
I wouldn't be surprised. This isn't like 50 Shades of Grey, like, fucking objectify the man.
Or the woman, or the potato, or whatever.
Oops. Yeah.
If it could even be called a man or a woman.
Or a potato.
Also didn't like the Hunger Games, by the way.
I like the Hunger Games when they weren't being a teenage soap opera.
Like, I hated the movies. I thought the books were okay. They were decent. Because I had to read them in school, so I had to read them. They were okay.
Hmm?
I wouldn't recommend them. The movies I would definitely say just don't go see. Just don't. I mean, it's the book, but with a lot more, like, bitchy and whining. It's what it felt like to me.
Okay.
It's like they add more scenes where the main character is like, why the fuck did you do this? Why? It's like,
Because I hate you.
No,
Because you're a massive jerk. Because potatoes.
like Katniss at one point, like in the movie, Katniss like pins what's that fucking cunt dude's name that she ends up fucking?
Which one?
PETA.
Oh.
PETA, that's the one. fucking pins Pete to the wall. Is like, why are you doing shit like this? And like has an entire scene of her just like pinning him to a wall and bitching. It's literally an entire scene.
Okay.
And
I
it was
guess there
incredible.
is already a fan version of it around where she pins him to the wall and, well...
Sucks dick.
I think he was going to put it a bit more
probably.
politely, but yes, probably.
There's no politeness here. I'm American.
Yeah. So, this... We really, really need more space.
Like I hated Peter's character when I read the books too. So, you know.
What do you need space for?
Oh,
Power station, for example. And for a lot of junk we can now build with the top tier architect's table.
Oh, whoops! I've destroyed a valuable thing.
I just love it when someone is like, "Hey, you want to play the PS4 today?" And I was like, "Sure. What are we gonna play?" He doesn't fucking answer. Just doesn't answer.
No, he wants to pretend that he's got a PS4 and just play.
No, he does, because we play like every day, because he doesn't leave me alone about it, mostly. And he's like, are we playing? I was like, sure, I don't care. And he's like, and I was like, what are we gonna play? Doesn't fucking answer.
If it go doesn't matter, you pick. Would be better.
Like, literally, I play this with the same people, like, every day.
See,
Only because, like, they're the only people I know.
See, if
So.
you got a computer, we'd play like Terraria and Starbound and Path of Exile, which I still don't understand any of the plot for.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I
No.
understand a little bit of the plot.
And your improvised witch character, which is just burn everything in a 20-mile radius, works surprisingly well. So
Until we got to a
What
boss,
more?
in which case I instantly died.
okay, that happens. That just...
Like, if I get in here, I'm probably gonna get a strategy game first.
Hmm?
I don't know which, like, I might get Total War, Hearts of Iron, something, I don't know, strategy game.
What else?
Was that great?
The circle? Yeah, I placed a refinery that turns ores into...
Refinery.
Refinery. Ores into pixels.
It's a refinery that just produces fins in multiple different ways.
Yeah, you throw fish in and it produces fins.
Yeah.
Nothing
Oh,
else. Just
you
fins.
you throw you yeah no you throw finless fish in and it refins.
Or you can put yourself in there and get a little metal fin strapped to your back. Become a shark person today.
What are we, advertisers now? Become a sharp person
Exactly.
today! Enlist in the Corps.
Have you ever lived near the ocean and wished you could swim so much faster? Well, we've got
Tough.
your problem fixed.
Well, tough luck, 'cause
Maybe.
we don't care. Go cry about it on a forum somewhere. I'm sorry.
That's what Reddit's for people who are bad at games and want to bitch. Or just
Oh,
want to
that's
bitch
what
in
it's
general,
for.
actually.
I thought it was just for cat pictures. No, that's
Nah.
that's not
That's
Reddit.
That's in you.
It's also like Twitter. Twitter does that too.
That's pretty much the entire internet. Let's be honest.
I don't even understand like why people post so many cat pictures. Other animals do stupid, goofy shit too.
No, they don't. Don't lie.
I'm
all
much
about-
more of an owl person because they're basically just bird cats.
Yes, as Gray's GIF proved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I need to find a door that doesn't look totally awful.
Good luck.
Which
at that.
is harder than it sounds because we've got so much junk. Because I keep stealing everything.
Stop it. Get some help.
No,
Oh,
you can't make me get help.
Yeah.
I can.
No, you can't.
No, I can. I'm gonna force Silver to get help, and I'm gonna be her help.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
No, it will. Just believe.
Last time,
Think like an orc and believe.
No, I don't want to believe in. I don't want help. There's no issue with me.
There is. We need to fix your problems.
What problems?
Stop stealing.
Look, we need all this
Stop
stuff. We might possibly need everything. So,
It's not how the world works.
yes, it is.
Stop.
No, make me.
I will.
No.
I will.
Last time we played this,
Orn-
this issue happened as well.
I will stand annoyingly in your way every time.
You're on another continent, so good luck with that.
Don't worry. I will find a way. I will be there in your way. Generate a squirrel army to just make giant walls of squirrels, just so you can't pass.
You know, there is an issue with that.
With the spirit.
Look at my YouTube image.
Don't worry about it. I'll get the other squirrels. You're a green squirrel. I'll get the non-green squirrels. This will be Warhammer Squirrel Edition. I'll have the Empire of Squirrels fight the green furs.
See, now you just turned this into a race war.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get the SJWs on you.
And I go.
I'll turn the feminist against you.
And I just stand there with what's it called, a sign saying "Green Lives Matters." I won't do anything else. Just stand there with that sign.
No, if you're gonna do that, you gotta be really offensive and aggressive against anybody that's against Green Lives Matter.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta burn a few things down. Scream, "We hate insert thing here," and the insert thing here should die.
Okay, actually, I know what I want to do with the water.
You know what you want to.
I really got triggered by a Black Lives Matter activist one time.
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
more
you're
so
triggered.
than normal.
Yeah.
They try to tell me that Black Lives Matter has never done anything wrong or anything violent.
Okay.
Like, they weren't joking either. Like, straight face, as serious as can be, try to tell me this shit. It really triggered me.
Okay.
I pulled up the one time that, like, 4 Black Lives Matter activists, like, kidnapped a handicapped kid and tortured him. No, we never did that. Yes! Yes! Your movement has. And they're like, no. It's just outcasts. People who want to be a part of it. What?
Yeah. And why the heck did those people think, if they were, even if that's true, why did those people think that was the way to get in? Riddle me this.
Riddle me this, Batman. Like, it was 30 minutes of me talking to a moron and then giving up.
What?
Never, you will never want to kill yourself more than when you talk to someone like that.
Just,
Jesus.
That one goes.
this. I've built us a Mechanist shrine, just in case, and a wiring station, and the augment combiner.
Cool.
The augment combiner?
Yep.
Just so you can steal them while they're attached to someone again?
Pardon?
I'm referencing to earlier when you told me about a kleptomaniac character. I try to steal augments off of her.
Yeah.
I did that to a Chaos Lord as well, like a really powerful enemy character, and I was like, and everyone just stopped and looked at me like, no, stop being weird.
You know what the hilarious thing is, by the way?
Russia?
I've never had my other than Russia.
Other than
Russia's always been weird. That's just normal Russia.
Mhm.
What would be weird of Russia is to think sensically.
No, that'd be weirder than media, let's be honest.
Well, the media is a whole different cow. Like, the media is just that one cow in the herd with mad cow disease.
Let's be honest, it's not one cow in the herd, it's the entire herd of... It's an entire herd these days.
We're assuming the entire herd follows that one cow.
Oh, yeah. That.
A majority of the herd. Horde? Horde?
Was a
It's the
hoarder.
Beastman! It's the Beastman!
So, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, so...
What was
yeah.
Warcraft box?
The weird thing is the squirrel persona that I have has never been drawn or anything. So it's just like, what does it look like? I don't fucking remember anymore. That's the hilarious thing about that.
Don't come to the greenhouse at the moment because I'm kind of breaking it.
Okay, I was
Don't come to the greenhouse. I'm kind of breaking it. Well, then maybe he should come to the greenhouse to stop you from breaking it. You psychopath.
Made the greenhouse, so I can break it.
Yeah.
That's like Trump building the wall, and then after he's not president anymore, he's like, I'm breaking this wall down.
If it doesn't come crashing down from the Mexican tunnels anyways, so...
No, it would never crash due to Mexican anything. It's a wall of America. Duh. Nobody builds walls better than him.
Yeah, whatever you say.
I'm American. I gotta believe in my president. If
Yeah.
not, then what am I?
A normal person?
You number.
Oh, of course, yeah,
I still get weird looks.
yeah, in Britain, like, we have, like, no respect for our politicians.
Mm.
There's a...
Yeah.
There's quite a funny, Wikipedia article, of all things, of one of our politicians eating a bacon sandwich. It's like
Nothing
quite a
wrong
long
about
article
bacon
as well.
Okay. There's nothing wrong about bacon sandwiches.
I know, but he's just...
No. What's wrong is that the bacon was going into a politician.
Fair enough.
We give politicians a lot of shit, but we don't look at the true problem here. Bankers. Bankers is the true problem.
Yeah.
Get rid of bankers, the world will become a much better place.
What was it? What is a bank robbery compared to funding a bank? Woody Allen.
Who's the true bank robber here? The guy who's trying to break into the vault, or the guy who can get into the vault without breaking into it?
The Russian hackers.
They're always the best trigger problem.
Yeah.
Especially if you're American. We all know that that war going on between the Americans and the Russians that doesn't exist.
Yeah, because that would make sense if Trump was a Russian spy.
Yeah.
By the way, back when the election was going on, you don't know how bad it was in America. It was real bad. Like, people were arguing legitly because people really got into one election. It was stupid.
I had a pretty good idea. I was watching it. Like all the
You had a pretty good idea, but like every other time was just cancerous. Going to school was bad. Before and after the elections.
Is this going to work, or am I going to?
Is this going to work or is it going to explode? This is
I don't
what is
know.
a tech priest attack.
Sounds like American politics.
Yeah. It's either it's either American politics or tech priest experimentation.
Yeah, I think.
I think
We're thinking about sending your kid to Bible camp.
Yeah. If you like, we could if you guys actually wanted to do like a Rogue Trader campaign, we could like do a sit-down session where we work with characters and stuff. I do have the Abnormal Human guide.
Okay.
So that's good.
I as I said, I think I have it too. I just need to find it.
I still
do
have
not.
it. So
We can set up a Discord server.
Gray's microphone doesn't like Discord.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work for me. Sorry.
1, 2, 3.
I was gonna say Discord server just so we can dump all the Warhammer D&D stuff there. And if for like whatever reason I can't get to rolls, we can use Discord because you can get a bot that does dice rolls on Discord service.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Because I have a little Discord server which I try to set up for streaming so that if people wanted to join in easily, they could. But of course, Gray's microphone doesn't work there, so it makes it nightmarish.
Yeah. Like, you can put a bot that does dice rolls.
Serene, I have sometimes a bit of feedback. I hear you twice. I hear you double.
Do you?
Huh, that's weird. I don't know why, because I'm not getting any feedback, so...
I'm not either.
Yeah. I just found what unlocks the fucking Universe Flyers plates.
Ooh, nice.
At least one of them.
But yeah. When do you guys want to do that session?
I don't know. I'm up for it whenever. I
Yeah.
probably stop streaming and then set something up. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 Rogue Trader books, not including Deathwatch stuff, which is for Space Marines, Dark Heresy, which is very intertwined and can be used a lot, or like the other stuff which I've picked up over the time. I've picked up loads of random MacGuffins. I am a very big 40k nerd, so.
Yep.
And no,
I know a little bit about a 40k.
Yeah. I either suggest reading the Gaunt's Ghost books or the Dark Heresy stuff. No, the Horus Heresy, sorry. They should be in the library,
Yeah,
actually.
which would work perfect well.
Some of the books should be in the library, if you've got a library there. If you have libraries in
So-
America.
We do? They're just slowly getting phased out of existence. Like, I don't know if there's a library within like 5 miles of me, but I know there's one somewhere.
I have like 5 nearby. Me.
Well, yeah, it's Britain. You guys kind of are sticklers. You don't move forward very much.
Yeah, we do.
It's a joke.
Just because like we can destroy a building that's 100 years old without a massive protest going on.
Hey, why would you do that? That building has history.
Yeah, but you're forgetting we have buildings that are like 1,000 years old.
Nah.
As does most European countries. Actually, does all European countries.
You guys just got lucky with your placement. It's fine.
What?
We just need to get rid of all of Europe. It's too old.
It's too old. Oh.
Yeah.
And Asia. Asia's even older. Fuck it. Get rid of everything that's not in like the American continents. It's all too old.
I would disagree. I would say Australia's not that old. Australia's actually
But it's
younger
not
than America.
connected. But Australia's not connected. It's everything connected and Britain. Just get rid of it.
Yes.
And that's not counting seafloors. We're not doing the seafloor thing. Fuck seafloors. I was waiting for someone to say, well, technically they're all connected because of the seafloors. Nah.
Yeah.
Because basically, the entirety of the Americas is just the seafloor raised up way higher than it should be. That's why our fucking, like, geography is so fucking weird.
Fair enough.
Like, a lot of geologists are like, America is just one really fucking weird set of seafloors raised up.
Every continent is just a weird piece of raised sea.
But, like, a lot of the other continents are, like, just, like, they're more, like, streamlined. But America, you can go across, like, one state line and boom, you got, like, big-ass red rocks that, like, make no sense of being there.
The entire world, in the end, makes no sense. So.
Yeah, but fucking... God.
I know. Have you seen
America, why you gotta be weird?
Yeah, America. let's all judge Serene because he's American.
Nah, that's good. Go ahead.
Judgment, judgment, judgment.
I come from the South, where there was like one black family, so yeah, you just go ahead. That's actually a fun story. When I moved to where I live now, it was the first time I saw more than one black person. So like at first I thought like black people were like this weird like outcasted weird thing.
Please tell me,
here, I was like, wait, what the-
how old were you when this happened?
It's like 8.
Okay.
It's not like I moved up here when I was 16 now.
I was gonna say, if you
I
did that
wasn't
when you were
that
16...
embedded in racism.
Okay.
But yeah, so the first time I ever saw like a bunch of black people, I was like, what the actual fuck?
Except you're 8, so you can swear.
What? I don't know. Americans swear a lot at the age of like 8.
Hey, do you want to see the underwater, the new section for the greenhouse?
Sure. I've just built the ship station, so you can now build decorative landed spaceships.
Ooh.
I've also
yes.
installed a drain in that hole in the floor.
Yeah, I need to find those drains. Do you have any spare on you, or did you...
Bear what?
Drains?
Drains. No, I did just build up one. But they are not that. They aren't that hard to make.
No, I don't want a drape game. I want a
Oh,
drain.
right. Yeah. Yeah, a drain. Like to drain water. What?
Yeah, I know what a drain is. I'm trying to. I'm sure we had some.
I can make them. How
Oh.
many do you need?
2? Oh, found it.
There you go. Well, every time I go over to Skype, I
You
just
like-
see Silver's like large-breasted icon. Like, oh, it's a good thing there's no nipples there. That would be nudity.
It's still a cat.
It's a cat with weird white hair.
Yeah, you're right. The show sounds weird. Sounds disturbing.
See? But yes, do you like this
But
for
then-
underwater farming?
Yeah, this looks great for the water.
I didn't know what I wanted to do for it, so I just came up with something random. And now I'm going to light up the place.
So, you won't believe it, but I managed to fill that area you just excavated already.
I do believe it. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say
Yeah,
you won't believe it, but I just made some butter.
I did not even try that. Wait, isn't that some ad for margarine or some other fake food?
Yeah.
You won't
I'm going
believe it.
to move all the brewery stuff and probably into another area because I want that all close to the farms.
You
Okay.
won't believe it's not better.
So I can move some of the devices down there.
Yes. And I can start knocking out this wall.
So that station stays up here.
Don't knock out that wall. That
I'm
wall's a stand-up guy.
No,
He's just
it's
trying to
not.
help you out.
I don't care. It's racist.
Wow. Wow. This is why your amount of friends have been decreasing recently. Just knocking out the people trying to stand up for you. Well, walls trying to stand up for you.
My number of friends haven't decreased because they stay the same because I don't have that many friends.
That wall was a friend. It's the best.
I am not
Stood
that
up for
crazy.
you all the time.
I am not that crazy.
Or are you?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not that crazy.
In reality, Silver is just sitting in a corner just talking to like two dolls, pretending she's playing a game.
Thanks.
If this was a MC Hammer movie, that would be the legit plot twist.
There are MC Hammer movies?
I might be getting my directors mixed up. I might be thinking of M. Night Shyamalan.
Ah, yeah. That is more
I
likely.
accidentally picked up the merchant. Whoopsie.
That
What's-
totally happens.
One thing you're gonna learn really quickly is I'm really shit with names, actors, and anything that I should know.
Oh, whoops. That was still full. Oh well. Yeah, you're gonna have to redo the stuff. I can do the wiring, but I'm gonna let you do it if you wanna.
Yeah.
Because if you wanna take
So-
over the farm area where the farm was,
Hmm?
or where the farm currently
Um,
is, because I will be removing that slowly over time.
You will be removing what over time? The critters here and the
Yeah,
farm
these
stuff.
machines, all this, as I get
Okay.
sprinklers and stuff, they will all be moved over to.
Yeah. I just moved the Gene Lab and the
Yeah.
Xenolab, which you took, I think.
Did
May
I?
I have my Xenolab back?
Yes, there you
Thank
go.
you.
You have this merchant there
I
as well.
just moved them over to the farm area.
Okay.
Too bad Mia can't join us.
Yeah, I know.
Is there
Let's
an
do it.
area where I can easily place it? I probably do what you did and build a underwater area, underwater lab area.
Yep. Okay, cool. That's fine. Because I will be. Where do you want it? I mean.
Hmm?
Because if you want like to make a bit more of a space, that's fine.
Well,
It is that I just built a section large enough for those two devices, those two machines. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe-
well, I'm about to go play some PS4,
Okay.
which requires me to use my mic. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
yeah.
Ta-ta.
Bye. Oh, oops.
Have timber. So I'll just autos.
That is the wrong block.
Yeah. What is the actual block you need?
The block you need is ornate roofing.
Oh, yeah.
There's no point doing that yet because there's no backing.
All right.
We're at ocean level.
Yeah. And you're using glass.
And I use a bit of wood on top, just to give it a little bit of detail. That is like 500. Oh no, I got loads more. That's fine. You can now start removing water. Or you can wait a moment because there's two drains in full motion.
Yeah. But I probably can make use of some extra water. If it would let me pick up anyway. So yeah, I'd say here we just keep our plant or farming related
Sure.
machines.
Yep, because I made a
Like those
gene lab, gene chest, sorry. So
I'll fetch the gene chest.
it's on top of the wood chest. Wood
Yeah,
stacking
I
chest.
saw.
Because I thought that was fitting because that's mostly self-encapsulating.
Yeah.
So.
Those are saplings. So I'll put the yeah. When I get around to build an actual gene sequencer, the other genetics related item, and the tree combiner, I'll put them there too.
Cool. Yeah. If you need more space, just let me know. I can accommodate it.
No, that should be fine.
Okay, that's cool. Well, yeah.
the the gene design sequencer is not that big, and it's very flat, so it's better to put it on a.
Yeah.
Um,
Can I point some cat to you?
what can you point a cat to me?
This.
Yeah.
This we already had. You built another one.
No,
Oh, what?
actually no.
That is weird. That's got the same sprite. That I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither. But what should I do?
Moan at the mod author. Tell them to stop being lazy and redo the sprites. At least recolor it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind if it was the
Yeah.
same sprite, just recolored, but
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if we do Rogue Trader, it'd probably be me, you, Sven, and I don't know who else.
Yeah. Serene, of course.
Yeah, Serene. Sorry, I meant the fourth player. Um.
Okay, and Meteor is meanwhile linking some sort of aeromorphs, plane girls, for whatever reason.
The heck?
What is
Oh, did I just be a total moron and forget to till the ground? Yeah, that would.
Okay, for the gene designer we need more circesium. Which is not a big problem, just like we just have to get it. And
Okay.
the cloning lab 10 glass for silicium and 10 advanced plastics.
Cool. Well, that's another 2 crops in the farm because they don't need to be watered because they are on this.
On top?
No, they're in the underwater section. So
Aye.
ideally, at some point, I would like 10 of every seed.
Yeah.
So they each have their own little slots, and then animals can have their own little zones scattered throughout.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That he. So. So. These just to unlock stuff. What else do I need? Advanced plastics. Glass.
Aha. I found the titanium doors. Oh, sweet, that gives healing water.
Oh, great.
The light dew plants give healing water.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, I had no idea what they actually do.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I don't expect you to know every single thing in the entire mod thing, words.
Yeah. And what did I just okay. So what am I missing now?
Sanity.
Hook?
I think I have to build another staircase down.
So this would be the tree combiner. It's officially called a cloning lab, but recombiner is what it does.
There you go.
Okay.
You wanted more space, and so I gave you more space.
Great. Yeah. Meanwhile, I've built, as I said, the tree combiner and set it up in the underwater lab.
Nice.
I don't have room to put the. Okay, wait. If I see, yeah, good. Das ist nicht. I have to disturb your symmetry here a little.
Okay. Why? What do you need to do? Oh.
The point is the tree box would take just a little too much space if I leave it as it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go. No, that's fine.
We have to hang the lamps a bit higher so that we can put the walls issue together.
Fine.
Goes
Where do you want this one?
This goes there. And yep, like this.
Okay. Cool. That's fine.
This.
I will redesign the entire building to have lamps higher.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to.
No, that's no worries.
avoid, actually.
It's literally like 6 to 1, half dozen to. It doesn't bother me. Or things like that. I mean, I thought you were going to say I'm going to have to like knock out another section or something ridiculous.
No.
Or like I'm going to have to knock out the floor, which would have annoyed me, but I would have lived with it.
Yeah, for the last bio construction device, we need more circesium, the reddish tracking universe door.
Bugger. I put away the wrong block.
I'll probably just go and fetch some.
Okay.
Find that. That produced 2 more light dew seeds, which I'll just plant next to the rest of the light dew.
As I said, at some point as time goes on, I'll keep working on this, adding new sections, expanding it, blah 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 blah.
Yep.
I think that's the best way to work with mods like this. Trying to make a massive base from day one is just nightmarish.
Octo lemon seed, mint cocoa. A variant of cacao flavored with mustard. This sounds a real bad idea.
Oh, it sounds like something I would do then.
Huh?
Bad ideas. I'm very prone to it.
Yeah. Like it is weasel flavored cacao.
Okay. If you could see my face, it'd be very strange right now.
Yeah. I can just imagine. I didn't write those descriptions, so you can't.
Do you have all the metal and gold and such?
Um,
Oh wait, never mind. I found gold ore, so it's fine. I'm not worried.
What do you plan to build?
I want some brushes.
Brushes, yeah.
So, because this time we're
Yep.
starting earlier and we've got the stuff for it, so I might as well. Pardon me?
I just coughed.
No, I burped. So I said pardon.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that over my coughing.
Oh, okay. I didn't burp, so I have no idea what you're on about. You can't prove anything.
I didn't say anything.
I love these oil lamps. Put them there. No, I'm gonna put it there. My OCD decorating involves not having any lights on the stairs.
Yeah.
I don't think I can put one over here. I can. Yep, that's level.
Anti-graft generator. Would probably be not a good idea. At least not for me.
Oh, I just realised these rooms are different lengths.
Hmm? Sorry?
I said I just realised the rooms are different lengths. The one side's 4 wide and the other one's only 3 wide. One's 4 and one's 5. Oil lamp,
Yeah.
iron and torches.
If allowed to do so, I'll make this top right room my for powered devices.
Which one? This one here.
One
Sure.
under the Shady Merchant
Sure.
with like a sifter.
Okay. I thought you were going to have a whole building for it, but sure. No, that's fine.
Yeah, until we get to that point.
Alright.
Yeah. Switch. I'll do smelting and start from the wall, not in the center of the room.
I'm going to spend a bunch. Cool. I'm just making myself a bunch more oil lamps because I need them. I think if we were to do Rogue Trader again, I'd have you as the Rogue Trader.
If you say so. That's I
Well,
wonder if we can use the item network system, like liquid pumps and such, to transfer water right from the sea into the alternator generator.
do you want to try?
Um, yes, but I don't think I have all the materials needed for it. And I have actually no idea how the raw liquid pump and such works. There is an output pump, blue connect to liquid pump. Blue connect to red connect to outlet. Okay, no, that does not do it.
Do you need me to do anything?
No. I'm just looking through the different devices here. I need another one of these and one of that. Oof. So then I can place gas centrifuge here and
Silver glass.
uh,
Interesting. If you want, you can knock these down. And knock this guy down, because we're not using him.
I just need a bit of space to place my 3 solar cells.
Okay, he can sit in the basement.
Which should combine deliver enough power for the gas centrifuge.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I wanted that fence. Oh, bugger.
I didn't know I could stretch wires that wide. So.
Do you want me to have a little look, see if I can do something with this pump stuff?
Yeah, we'll need an inlet somewhere, and then an outlet and something that like transfers between containers somehow. Let me just check the voltage. So, that also goes. "15 units, perfect. This is great because that is okay. During the daytime, at least, we can power the centrifuge.
Okay. Liquid pump.
But, yeah.
This one I want.
I'll just fire up a switch to it. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I don't. Unlike the sifter, it's better if it's turned on. Eh? What are you doing?
I'm trying to work out heads and tails of this, Stefan. Did you turn it off?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It should now be turned off. And what did you wire up to it
I
on the bot? Ah, yeah.
I'm trying to this at the basic level, see if this will work, and then
Ah, yeah. Now I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But
because
does
the issue I
not
have with this is that there's nothing really explaining it.
nothing.
Actually, let's see. I think it might be.
So what you did now is give the generator a connection to the liquid pump, which it I think shouldn't have. If anything, wire up the switch to the pump, not the generator. And it's red. The red output of the pump goes to the this gives a signal to go. It alternates and consumes fuel. So, what I think it is, there is a thing transfers from network to a container. No, it's very pump liquid item network. See, what is it? Let me quickly let me find it. Terminal, no. Place directly next to container to contain. And repeating query storage bridge. That could be it. No. What moves items between containers? Nee. That isn't it. It should be something like deposits item into containers. Links an inventory, pours liquid into the world. Oh. I think what we need is a storage bridge.
Oh, okay. I don't have any iron. So.
Yeah, I have all the iron.
No, so I'm.
It's a laser diode, laser diode, which again needs glass.
I have some glass.
Yeah, it's just one glass for 5 diodes.
Well, if you got all the iron, here's all the glass.
Yeah.
And then I'll make up some more. Because we burn through glass, because well, obviously a greenhouse uses lots of glass, and unfortunately we're on a desert planet, or a tropical world, so desert island. So
I think that could work if I put the storage bridge directly next to the Yeah, I don't know how the item network system actually works. Never worked with that. Yeah, you have the output now. As the connect.
Of course.
So I've stopped the machine. If you could get it to deposit the water in, like in a box. What the liquid uh, blue to signal, red connect to liquid outlet. Yeah. Let's say here we place a container. Here needs footbed. Yeah, and you put the storage.
Oh, there's no
tank
wire
direct
thing. Well, of course, there wouldn't be an wire.
on.
I picked the container that doesn't have a wire.
No container is ever wired.
Oh, how do you wire it?
This is what I'm trying to figure out, or what we are trying to figure out. Um, let me try. So I'll take this box and place it here with the storage bridge right next to it. So, and then like this and fire that up. Then of course we need a signal which needs like a switch or anything. Do we have any spare switches?
Yeah, there should be some.
Sure. Any spare switches.
This stuff is so complicated. It makes my head hurt.
I'm sure we can work things out somehow.
Okay. Give it another 5-10 minutes and then we'll do something else. 'Cause this is just.
Okay, this red goes to that green. So now this is off. Turn this on and no. Either those are different systems that are not quite compatible. Let me see if maybe a different basic grabber grabs items from the world. Transference device moves items between containers. Yeah, pumps liquid. Let's see if maybe this pump works. Because there are like 3 different pumps in there.
Yeah.
Each seem to be a different system of so this seems to do something. I'll just try one this that and I'll I'll try and look for like a wiring tutorial for that wired stuff. Because yeah, I haven't ever actually worked with the grabber system. Input 1 Toll, Output 1 Output liquid network. God, and what is output 1 and output 2? Let's see if maybe this works. I have to look that one up because that is like massively complicated. Fracking Universe, because it's not made by the same people as the rest of Fracking Universe, but rather a mod say integrated.
Hmm.
So that's the powering system, powered stations, is complicated enough. Oh, and apparently, if we stand with the with if we stand here with the glow packs equipped, we produce enough light to power the two solar panels.
Oh shit.
So if you just hang another oil lamp up there, we probably can we probably can even power it at night.
Nice.
I'll just take all those freaky devices and call it here. So there is stuff to sift, so let's go sifting. And yeah, for now we'll just have to refuel by hand.
I mean, that's what we were doing, so it's not like it's a massive change.
Yeah.
So. Right, let's go do something else before I go insane from this wiring.
Yeah. As I said, the power station wiring is actually not that complicated. Yeah, as centrifuge works perfectly fine. At least during the day, or if we have some artificial light up there. I've just popped 200 water in there to see if it does anything. Nice. You can now produce deuterium.
Nice.
Which we eventually, and other stuff which we eventually need as either ship fuel or to power nuclear reactors. I really have to check into it.
Yeah, no, that's a really complex and thing mod that requires lots of brain power that I don't have. I'm sure I could work. I'm sure I could jerry rig something, but that's more
Yeah.
convoluted than any any wiring system I've met before. So
Yeah. As I said, the Fracking Universe wiring is also complicated, but it at some point it starts making sense. But and I actually could work it out on my own without having to look it up.
Yeah,
But the
I
other
think I
thing,
could work out the powering system because I did break the sifter at one point and managed to get it back working. So I reckon I could work that out, but it's just, my gosh, that item transfer nonsense. It's just,
yeah, it's just too complicated. I've picked up all the item transfer stuff.
okay. Right, let's.
I'll throw it in one of those.
I'm just gonna pick a planet and go to it because I'm game.
Yep. Fair enough.
I didn't accidentally kill my turtle. Honest.
Hmm?
Nothing.
I never suspected you did.
Volcanic activity runs rampant on this moon. There's an asteroid field.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to an asteroid field or
Okay.
a volcanic moon?
Up to you. I'll need to pick up my breath protection either way.
Yeah.
My
Ooh. Sulfuric acid is technically cause of that. Interesting.
What?
See, I'm just looking at planets. Asteroid field then.
Hmm? Now where did I even put it? Okay. What the actual fuck? Who? I couldn't tell it apart from the astronaut backpack.
Ah.
Yeah. So you found a planet?
I want to check an asteroid field.
Sure.
I jumped and that was a big mistake because I'm now just going up infinitely.
Oh yeah, because you have like increased aerial agility and such.
Game, can I go down now, please? Game.
Yeah. You you over jumped in 0G.
I might actually be stuck. One sec. I managed to break the game and I didn't even try. I just jumped.
That might be a combination of a weird combination of effects.
Oh, bugger! I
Like,
jumped again.
Yeah, you have like this Avali super jump and asteroid fields already have 0G.
I
so-
literally. Yeah, no, I can't go down.
You can't go down,
Look. We can't go down.
which is seriously weird. Okay, so asteroid fields are a little buggy, apparently.
Yeah, clearly.
I'll see if I find another interesting planet in our price range. In our level range, of course. Yeah, maybe again mountainous for more Circesium, or
I don't mind.
maybe an arid biome. Which
Whatever you come across, because I'm gonna wiki this.
okay. Um, possibly little unknown
Okay,
planet.
this doesn't seem to be just a one-off. Strange astrophysical bug.
A tarball. How about we
Oh
go
my
to
gosh!
tarball?
Oh my gosh! We're being total idiots. Do you know what we have? No, that doesn't work either. Oh, does it? Oh, that kind of works actually.
Okay. What are you doing? Or what were you doing?
Grappling hook.
Yeah. Grappling down.
Yeah. I mean, it's not ideal. Or when, like, random little bots decide to be massive nerds.
Hmm?
This is really,
Say what?
really weird.
Yeah, so I'll be, meanwhile, shipped off to another, to a mutated alien world.
Okay,
So, if you want to go there.
yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah, that is like a vanilla Type 4 alternate. So more Durasteel there's more Durasteel to be had.
Okay.
And probably alien food. Which
Yeah, good.
unlocks more cooking recipes. Yep. Oh, fuck. I have... And you need radiation protection.
Alright, so I need to switch backpacks.
Yeah, me too. So, yeah. What are they even talking about in Skype?
If I was to guess, boobs.
Yeah. Feedback again?
Oh
So,
my gosh!
Mayo is talking about tanks and boobs and what is One Punch Man?
Strike this.
Probably some sort of... Huh?
Strike witches.
What?
Let's see. It starts off with random video, which I'm not gonna watch. Then it's strike witches, pretty much. Then I think it's random. That's definitely still strike witches. Maya comes in. Random stuff. Then elf.
Random
Tank.
Elf.
More boobs. More boobs. One Punch Man.
Yeah, what is that even? It's some sort of anime, right?
Yeah, it's some guy that punches people.
Wow.
Why am I so low on health?
You probably...
I died and spawned back in with really low health.
Okay. Yeah. You maybe took a like maximum health debuff from the radiation effect, and spawned with your like current maximum health. Are you going to do that random quest?
Yeah, there's another one.
Is that true? The two both have quests. What? Clay. Okay.
See, one's that way, and
So yeah.
let's go that way.
Hmm? Is apparently below us. The guy we're supposed to rescue. Strike wood and A in juices, A in fruits, and angry birds.
Are there any green pigs about?
Hmm?
Angry birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any green pigs about?
No, but dirt urchins, which are green plants with pig snout-shaped pattern.
Lots of stuff. Oh, okay, I managed to somehow survive. Hello. He's still down.
There he is. And dude's following me now. I think Saita, the maker of Working Universe, announced they were planning to have the sifter produce different resources depending on what material you sift.
That makes sense and sounds cool.
That is, yeah, for future updates.
Oh, so they're still updating, which is good.
Yeah. They.
Oh my gosh, I'm making some space so they can stop hiding in this goddamn hole.
Yeah.
The other quest, I believe, is the other way.
Yeah. I just couldn't accept it the first time around, strangely. Yep, it's that way. Yeah? Oh. That one close enough to a green pig?
Yeah, pretty much. So we're pretty much playing some random iOS game now. Kind of deep. So
Yeah.
I did warn you.
Yeah, you did warn me the moment I started falling.
Oh well, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No. I don't blame you. I would have caught myself if I wouldn't have lagged out.
Okay.
And there is report while unreported. Fucking they have Ripper gun. which are like ant tires.
He surrendered and then we murdered him.
Okay. Most of the time, those outlaws don't actually surrender, but pull out a rocket launcher and keep fighting.
When I did it, they teleported in a bunch of additional NPCs.
Yeah, that's the other option. There, there are like three possible outcomes. Either he teleports in the rest of his gang, or he starts shooting with a rocket launcher, or he actually joins your. And I can't turn in that quest.
Weird. Let's.
Can you turn?
No, I can't. So I'm heading back.
You didn't respawn, did you?
No. Oh, I think it's bugged. I think because we killed him. I think because he didn't surrender. Oh, he surrendered and we didn't give him chance. He bugged out.
Normally that shouldn't happen.
Well,
Even if.
like, there's nothing here,
seems-
so.
Yeah.
Um,
Shame.
oh well. Take the glass. Oh well, guess what? Abandon.
I wonder, did you try sifting ice?
No, I've only tried. I haven't tried sieving eyes yet.
Okay.
I did try, as I said, I tried proto gravel or whatever it was, but
Yeah.
because we had so much of it,
which
I didn't get around to.
Those are monkeys. Yeah. They will never be free, but sounds like Apex. Because they don't believe their own revolution. I found a terrifying eye head. Nope. And you abducted the critter. You abducted the critter. The other guys were already abducted.
Yes, it's called liberation.
Yeah. Because you totally set him free in his natural. These trees turned into flash storm fire.
Yep.
Which was nice and sure. We could totally plant one of those and have pretty much our own supply of ice. A supply of tasty ice.
Oh, hello! I found a random little cubby hole because I fell down here. And now, because I mine so quickly, I can just go ba 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 ba. Ba. You chop down the tree, I take everything. Sounds right.
Yeah. It's always like the.
Why do you open doors?
Yeah?
Why do you open doors? Because you know that's a sensible question most people ask. I just normally take them.
Don't eat faces.
Oh, I needed that. Excellent.
What? Dirt urchins?
Yeah. So glad to finally get it because it's just one more thing I don't have to try and
Good.
yeah poison.
For this poison, there seems to be an apex village.
I think we should obey.
And not
Ooh,
everything nailed down.
an outlaw is on loose. Rumor. I'm gonna accept that because if
Yeah?
because if we can capture,
Hmm?
that sounds like it's in the exact same place. So I'm gonna do these quests.
Yeah. I did not accept them because I don't want to glitch it out.
Well, if you can accept them if you want.
Yeah, it's probably better if I don't.
Oh my gosh, I forgot this finangliness. I've got a bone! Yay.
Great.
The dungeon is right below me. Oh, hello.
What found? Oh. Hey. Did that you turn into a soldier type?
Yeah, my
He
soldier.
looked
Oh my gosh! I must be hired.
like horrible, yeah.
Oh, stay still. Stay still. Sure.
Sydney. Yeah, that would be your first crewmate, right?
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Cool. I'm gonna go back up to the town.
Yeah.
Oh, this just still there, so.
I keep mining here.
Okay, that's cool. Mom, I have a grappling hook. For I'm Indiana Jones.
Um,
Not really.
Why is the ape still here?
Don't know.
Why don't he follow you? Oh,
Ah, there we
he
go.
blinked out.
Oh, nice. Finally got a
Must be
crewman.
apex. Yeah. You need 2 to upgrade your ship.
Organ and some seeds.
Hmm?
I got a hand organ and some seeds.
Nice enough.
They were seeds we do not have already, so...
Yeah, that's... What kind of seeds?
They were... Krillberry.
Oh. That sounds like something that should grow underwater, but probably doesn't.
Yeah, so... Doesn't matter, I'm taking them, and then they're mine.
And we'll find out where they grow.
Oh, whoops. I forgot I was in town and I can't just steal everything.
You can go through the boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
It they sometimes have like manipulated models and ores and all that stuff.
I found a hero's cap.
Good. It is the green Link Zelda-ish
Yes.
one, right?
Come buy my things, and then run away from me. Oh, you're going to the shop. Oh man, I want these posters.
Eventually we can print them.
Yeah. Make sure I've got them scanned.
Freaking vacuum.
I'm apparently in a corrupted biome.
In a what?
Corrupted dirt?
That
Cell?
could be either eldritch, atropic, fleshy. There are plenty of biomes that could be. So yeah, I'm either massively lagging or probably even disconnected. Because
Ah, no, they're hostile to
can't-
me. I've taken too much stuff.
I can't pick up stuff, I can't mine stuff. So I'm probably disconnected.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah.
Let me finish up with this town, and then I think we should call it there, because we've been doing this for what, like 3 hours
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, almost 4.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Ah. So yeah. Did you get one crew member after all, or two?
One.
Okay. That's enough.
And some weird ore. Yeah. I'll save and quit here, and then I'll end the stream.